It's been a long and winded road, not to this point, but here I am. And I won't stop until my soul can't take no more, until I drop in, that's my plan. But until then, I'm grinding, I'm working, I'm working, I'm grinding, I'm grinding, I'm working, I'm working, I'm grinding. I'm shooting for the stars and my aim game is nice, so what I'm saying is enjoy the ride. This ain't no overstatement, oh we so overloaded. We on some legendary, oh yeah, we over nosy. We on that brink of greatness, so close I fucking taste it. Premature celebration, so let's get fucking wasted.
Let's get fucking
So
wasted.
let's get.
What up, y'all?
What's poppin', people?
I know y'all is like, what y'all doing on a Thursday? Because y'all usually have it going up on a Tuesday. My nigga,
Unorthodox. We unorthodox today.
listen, we doing a little bit of a special edition show.
Really dope.
Because, you know, we got some friends that's going to be joining us. And, you know, ironically, the name of their show is Convo with Friends with a Z. So we're going to have some convo with our friends from Convo with Friends. You know, they'll be hopping on here shortly. So you got me and Trosh, your boy Trosh, on the ones and twos tonight. Thank you for joining us for this special edition of the Fat Girl Chronicles. I'm your girl, Leo Rochelle. And we got, you know, your boy Trosh in the building. Okay?
Hey, we on the ones and twos. We don't got a one or a two.
Listen, I'm one, you two. Ones and twos.
Ricky.
Pew, 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 pew. One and two.
Shit. All that DJ shit.
I'm one, you're two. Ones and twos, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So we here to chop it up. We're gonna, you know, have a little bit of conversation with y'all for a little while before, you know, our guests come on. So we are looking. Yep, that's it.
Yep, that's
it. I was reading something. You know, I'll be trying to do two, three things at one time, but then it'd be like, wait, hold on, let me answer this before I get to this.
I already know.
So they'll be joining us shortly, but in the meantime, in between time, hold on.
Oh, they might have got the test link.
Probably. Possibly. You know, I thought I sent the right one, but you know, it's okay.
This how it be when we ain't get to do it on a different day than the day we usually do it.
Right. That's what we get. Try this one.
Don't trip though. It's still gonna be a live event.
It is. It's still about to pop. Okay.
I actually watched their show, so you know I know how live they can be, and it's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be a good time.
Listen, their show is amazing.
Facts.
Their show is really amazing, and I've watched them. I've subscribed to their YouTube channel, so make sure y'all do that. Mm-hmm. Subscribe to their YouTube channel, Convo with Friends with a Z on the end. Make sure y'all check out their show. Their show is really amazing. And I love that it's actually 4 of them. It's 4 people on the platform, 2 guys, 2 girls. And they talk about all kind of like current events and issues and things like that. So I really rock with them for the simple fact that they aren't just your run-of-the-mill podcast. You know, they are similar to, I like to say they're like our counterpart. It's like everybody that we've had on here during the month of May has been our like legit counterpart. They've been our favorites. Between Trosh and I, like they have been some of our favorite podcasters that have been on this show all month long. So the beginning of the month, we had the very first show of this month, we had the Ear Hustling podcast. And then we had the Girlfriends Experience. And then then Tuesday, I was going to say last week. Then Tuesday we had the Bond Chronicles. Yeah. And that was a really dope show because they were really open and very transparent about their relationship and all the other good stuff. So I love that that's what they were that's what they were doing. That's what they were a part of. And it really resonated with me a lot based on how they were with each other and how they were in regards to their relationship.
Mm-hmm.
So I love that part. And, I think overall, all of the podcasters that we've had on here have been like really dope, really amazing. They are like, some are just beginning, like the Bonds have only been doing their podcast for a short period of time. And, so, like the Ear Hustle podcast is coming up on their first year. The Fat Girl Chronicles is actually coming up on their first year with the squad, having the squad on the Fat Girl Chronicles. So we're coming up on our first year in September. And we're in our third season. We do about 17 shows per season for us. And to me, that's a bit much. That's a nice amount of shows to do per season. Some people do larger amounts. We just keep ours a little smaller so that way you can knock out seasons faster instead of having to listen to like 40, 50 shows.
Just to touch on what you were saying about like the other podcast shows that we had on here. Like the good thing about doing this is you don't have to be experienced or have like a long career or whatever to be informative or open, and you know what I'm saying, just entertaining, period. Like it's people that have been doing it for a long time. It's people that just started. It's people that's one person. It's people that's a full group, and the show still flow. It's a good thing.
And everybody has like their own thing. Some people tackle, one type of genre of things, and then other people tackle like a whole list of them. They have a whole plethora of things that they talk about on their shows. Like us, like we talk about a lot of different things, but some people narrow theirs down to like being a mom, to being certain things. So I like that. Some people actually tackle the current events. Like we don't really do current events like that. We do current events, but we don't really tackle them like some of the other podcasters do. And I think I don't like tackling current events because some of these current events are stressful as fuck. So,
but I mean, we do though, but we just don't make it known that it's a current event. Our topic kind of blends into what's going on, and you know what I'm saying? Like that's where the inspiration is drawn from.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I mean like current events in regards to like like the George Floyd type of situation with the Derek Chauvin case, those kind of things. Like a lot of people actually like tap into those things. And for me, like I want to tap into the things that hit us on a personal level, like although that is personal, but also like more interpersonal and more on a micro level instead of a macro level, if that makes any sense at all. So we gonna, subside our little chit chat and whatnot, and get the peoples on here. As y'all see, I got another hair wrap on tonight because I told y'all Sheba get done on Friday. So it's a special event. I'm excited. My brother gets married on Saturday, so Sheba gonna have a whole new look come tomorrow evening.
I think it's hilarious that you name one piece of your hair, like not it ain't your whole full head. Like it's just this one piece.
My hair
got a full name. Like that's comedy.
Sheba gonna do what she do. But anywho, we gonna go ahead and get to bringing our peoples on here, cause why not? Hey y'all,
yo.
Hi. What's up?
Yo.
What it do, y'all?
What's good, y'all?
Hey. It's so good to have y'all on here.
Oh, I know, right?
Hey. Listen, hold on. Because I got to introduce y'all properly, y'all. These is our peoples from Convo with Friends. Listen, y'all got to make sure y'all check them out. All that dope stuff, because they are a dope group of people. Like really I said, I watched their show. I watched their podcast. And I actually subscribed and I hit that little bell. So every time y'all post something, it pop up on my screen. Like earlier, I was like, oh, okay, I'm going to watch that tonight while I'm working on other stuff, So I love y'all show. So thank y'all for
Thank you
being
so
on
much.
here. Thank y'all
Thank
for
you so
making
much.
time for us. Like we was gonna make whatever time we needed to have y'all on here because that's how much we love y'all. Okay.
For
Well,
real,
thank
I had to
you.
put up a alert announcement earlier. Like, yeah, this Thursday. Don't man. I know it ain't Tuesday, but just
Hey,
just
Lakiva.
pop on in. I
Hey,
know it's Thursday. What's up,
Lakiva.
Lakiva?
What's up,
The
fam?
gang is here.
I know, right? Whole team on
Yes.
deck.
Hey, y'all. So, like, we are super excited to have y'all on here. So, tell the peoples, first of all, let me say this about Rodney. Okay. Rodney got me all the way excited because me and Rodney did had a couple conversations about other things that we're working on. And when I tell you the excitement that comes from Rodney, it's like, oh, let me get my shit together because I'm ready. Like,
Mhm.
I need to pull all my shit together and put it in a bag and be ready to pack it up because that's the kind of energy Rodney brings. So, and then watching all of you all, how you all flow so easily and effortlessly and collectively, I love it. I love it. I love it. So, we're gonna start with Rodney. Introduce yourself, hon, and tell the peoples about you a little bit,
Well, my name is Rodney Wash. If you don't know, you should know now.
That was
Okay.
a little bar right there.
I have been doing media since 2018. Started off on Facebook. I picked up my Rolling Out magazine from there. Had a radio show on a TV network, and now I'm with my podcast called Convo with Friends with my good friends Lakiva, Nasha, and Ernest. And I'm just so happy to be here, you guys. Oh, and also an author of a book called Media World Through My Eyes. So please, please, please go buy the
little
book.
bit. Go buy
Go
the
buy the book.
book. Go
Go
buy the
buy it.
book. Because you can get it on Amazon and on your website, right?
Hey,
It's everywhere. But if you're trying to flirt with me though, you better buy a book.
that's comedy.
I better see a receipt.
Hey, that's a double entendre though, because the book, if I'm not mistaken, it's like a instruction on how to do this.
How to build
So,
a brand,
yeah,
yes.
so if you can go buy the book and then go buy the book.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
Yeah.
bro, I just dropped the gym for you, my
Buy
dude.
the book and go buy the book,
Just dropped the gym for you, and all that.
Listen, because why not? We out here supporting all things black and melanated, so we got to make sure we doing what we doing and support our people. So make sure y'all go ahead and check him out. Give the people the website so they can check out your book, Rodney.
Yes, if you just go to www.rodneywash.com, that's on. You can find all my social media, all my good stuff I'm doing. And I'm seeing you got Combo with Friends with an S. You got to put a Z, sis.
See, I put the S because y'all are our friends.
That's just the title of the show.
Yeah, that's just the title of the show. Like y'all are our friends, and the title of y'all show is Convo with Friends
Oh, okay,
with a
okay.
Z.
I was
So, I was playing around with it, like, how I'm gonna do this? Because that's the name of y'all show. So I was like, I'm gonna do it a little and then a little,
a
so then that
little.
way, yeah, a little, so the people can pay attention to you. So, first and foremost, we definitely want to say thank you to those that are tuning in, those that are just hopping in. Come on in here, take your shoes off, pour yourself something to drink, and have a little combo with us with the Convo with Friends cast and crew. We gonna be on this thing for a little minute, and we are here to just enjoy each other, have a good time, chop it up, laugh it up, because we are doing this all month long. All month we have had some really, really dope podcasts hosts on here from the beginning of May all the way up until like next Tuesday. We have another guest, and then the beginning of June, and then going into June, we got other podcasters that's gonna be on here all month and going into June, and we've been having an amazing damn time. So, Miss Nosha, tell the peoples about yourself, ma'am.
Hey to the now, hey to the now. I am Nasha, and this is the first podcast or radio show or live show, whatever you want to call it nowadays. I feel like the podcasting and radio is blending right on in. We could just say some things on our podcast that radio can't say. That's what makes us unique.
That part.
We say a lot on our show.
That part.
We say a lot on our damn show, and we on radio.
And so as we go from politics to threesomes to my best friends hating on me to our topics are like across the board, and we are like a group of people that just all have different views. And a little bit about myself. Born in Memphis, Tennessee, raised in Louisville, Kentucky. The best thing that ever happened to me is when I left Kentucky and moved down to Florida. I think if you're think about moving, make that move. Don't worry about it. Everything's gonna play out like it's supposed to. Make that move, friends. So the best thing that ever happened to me is leaving Kentucky, going to Florida. Stayed in Florida for 5 years, and I've been here in Atlanta it was 3 years in September.
Okay.
And recently went back to school. I know it took me 10 years to get a bachelor's, but that's why I bring that ratchet to conservative view on the show.
Yes, sophisticated ratchet.
Yeah, I'm trying to, I've been from the hood now. I'm trying to change my life, and I'm seeing things differently. So yeah, that's what I do. Definitely, I have a background in sales, marketing, and customer service. I will call myself a promotional model. I'm just not tall, white, and skinny, and I don't look pretty all the time like Rachel.
Listen, honey,
it's a challenge for me to stay like I would like up to par, because I'm a mother of a 15-year-old and a 3-year-old, and my life just started over like far as being a mom the last 3 years. So it's been really challenging, very challenging. But we're getting over it. Atlanta Love Survivors. We came here. We was homeless. Someone told us they had somewhere for us to stay. We got here. They didn't have nowhere for us to stay because they didn't have themselves nowhere to stay.
Hell no. Hell no.
Don't listen to y'all friends and fellas. I'm telling you, this person had me scared of Hurricane Irma. I could have got through that hurricane. She just was like, I'm not coming to Florida. You in your last trimester of pregnancy. I'm not coming to Florida. You're going to have to come to Atlanta. That's where I'm staying at now. I got here and I became homeless. Long story short. So we went from living with someone, going to a shelter, living in a room and house. I basically brought my newborn baby back to a 3-bedroom house that I was sharing with 16 people, and 13 of them were kids. So I've been up and through it there in the last few years of my life, but like definitely things are changing. I got some new friends, and I started back to school last year, getting my bachelor's of science, concentrating marketing. So,
Yes, you better get it then, sis.
I'm a little ratchet.
Get it. I love it though. Like I honestly love it. I love it because it really like you don't always have to be pristine and proper in order to get your point across, because listen, they gonna feel you when they feel you, and if they don't feel you, then that's something that they missing out on their damn self. So I always tell people, like, this is my level of professionalism. You got to be professional. This is my level of professionalism. You gonna get a couple of shit dams and fucks in there, but hey, it is what it is.
The job still get done. The message still get across.
Listen, don't it?
If can use Cardi B, then God can use me.
Hey, there you go. Period.
I love you guys. Thank you for having us.
I'm glad you guys are here. I am excited, like, just for the connection, the conversation, and all of it. You guys y'all make me laugh so much on y'all show, because Nasha, she is the one that be like, I don't know, she be giving it to you, and then she try to slide back like, now say something. Now say something. Cause who gonna check me, boo? But then we got Ernest. What up, Ernest?
I'm gonna keep it short because Nasha kept it long.
Hey,
that's comedy.
Fun. That's comedy. Fun. It is fun.
Say that again.
Running up that tongue tab, bro.
I was like, is she gonna this my whole life story?
It is fun. It is fun.
I'm more of the messy one, they will say.
It's messy.
out of all of them. Well, I don't think I'm messy. I don't think I'm messy, but they probably say I'm messy. So basically, my role is just we do all current events, talk about politics. I like the dynamic between all of us. And also I've been here for 7 years. I started before this podcast. I had my own podcast, and then it led to being a group of people. So I like the ensemble cast a little bit better than just talking about myself.
Listen,
yeah,
because baby,
it's a lot better.
It's definitely tougher to like try to carry a show when you just talking to yourself for an hour or two.
For an hour or so, yeah.
Man, for real.
So also I have my own jury line called Honest Lux Jury. Guys, make sure you guys check it out. It's honestluxjury.myshopify.com. You can also go to honest_lux, and that's the IG for it as well. So I'm here. I'm gonna keep it short. We're gonna keep it moving and go to the next person.
That's comedy.
And then Lakiba. Hey girl, hey. And make sure y'all send me all your information for y'all websites and all that good stuff, so I can make sure I post it on the Fat Girl Chronicles page and all that good stuff, so you guys can, get some peoples from our stuffs to y'all stuffs, because we rocks with y'all, and we definitely want to see everybody go up, 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 up. Danny said, I talk to myself longer than that in a daily basis. Listen, Danny, I talk to myself longer than that on a daily basis too, but when you're trying to be structured and have that talk with yourself for about an hour, that's a little bit harder. Cause sometimes it'd be hard for me to keep my focus for 5 minutes fucking around with the squad. They are literally like the little dog on that movie where that motherfucker was like, squirrel. That's how the squad is. Like we will be on a topic.
The nut job.
We will be on a fucking topic, and next thing you know, somebody will see a comment and everybody go left. And it's like, what
that's
what
what I like about
her,
especially Nasha. That's what I like about her. Is she gonna just tell it all? So
it's funny because y'all know outside of PG Fat Girl Chronicles, I do Between the Lines, and when I first started the show, it was a 30-minute show. And I was like, damn, what the hell I'm gonna talk about for 30 minutes? But then I started doing the show. I was like, damn, 30 minutes up already? You know what I'm saying? Then I pushed it to an hour, but it's still tough to like converse with yourself back and forth. Like you just talking, like ain't nobody really responding to what you're saying, but you gotta keep going. Like it's rough, man.
Danny said like the dirty spoon. Oh, yes. So Tuesday. So on Tuesday's show, we had so we getting some feedback.
Yeah, we are.
Somebody tuning in. Okay. Okay, there we go. So Tuesday we had the Bond Chronicles, which is a husband and wife team that do their podcast on the show. And so they were talking about how they moved in together and, learning to cohabitate with one another. The husband was like, he don't like stuff, he don't like dishes left in the sink and all that other kind of stuff. So the whole conversation went into, if it's a dirty spoon left in the sink, who gonna wash the spoon? Or it was the dirty spoon really took over the show on Tuesday. And that was everybody's point of reference. That was everybody's go-to. Trosh and Kat argued on Tuesday about the dirty spoon.
I don't like dirty dishes in the sink either. So
see?
So I'm kind of like that as well.
But you know what though? The spoon didn't take over like the grenade.
It didn't. It did not. That's another topic for another day, Trosh. Because y'all in that grenade. So, as we can tell, the cast of PGC goes left often, and Danny is one of our consistent viewers, and he noticed that the dirty spoon took over the show on Tuesday, which was hilarious. And then we were even discussing how they what was the other thing Tuesday that kind of took the show way left. So
the closet space.
Yes. So we have a lot of different situations where we go left. There go Michelle with her damn grenade, because Michelle was the one who brought up the grenade, I believe, on that show.
I really want to tell them about the reference and see how they go.
Go ahead.
So like, what was the show that day? I know we was talking about lovers or something like that.
Why do good girls like bad boys?
And then somebody said something about that damn Bruno Mars song where he like, "I'll catch a grenade for you, and I jump in front of a train for you." I was like, "Who the fuck throwing grenades at you?" Like, and it just went like that. That's crazy, man. It just went all the way. Like, come on, man.
Because
like,
I feel like you should catch a grenade. Like, it was like, if somebody throwing grenades at me, then I feel like you should jump in front of it.
But why somebody got to throw a grenade? Who you fighting? Who after your army? Who throwing grenades?
So tell us how you guys came together and how you guys got to like the whole idea of Convo with Friends.
It's all Rodney. Rodney is the Barbara Walters of the show. So he's the one he's the one that put it together.
So tell us, Rodney.
If I could be very transparent, I started Convo with Friends with my real these like we're friends here, but I'm talking like with like my homeboys, like good Judy people. Right. And I learned that you cannot work with your friends because that will mess up friendships. I was like, you know what? Scratch this shit. Y'all don't take this shit seriously. I would do media in real life. They just, they still working 9 to 5. No shade to them, but they don't know how the time and effort it takes to put in a show. And like, I'm a perfectionist. And I was like, let's scratch this. Let's stop it. And I was like, and then somebody was like, why did you stop your podcast? I was like, man, I ain't got time for that shit. And then suddenly something like, well, hell, I do know media people. I just said to start over with people working in media. And then we just may go from there. So then I put out an ad saying, hey, I'm doing interviews for the podcast. And these 3 lovely people, Lakeitha's actually having internet issues, so she's not being rude. I just wanted to let y'all know like where she's at.
Oh no, we fully understand. Yeah. Ask Trosh, we fully understand.
Yeah. But yeah, so then like I fell in love with him. I'm like, I was like, damn, Nasha was very new and great behind the ear, but Nasha was so raw and real, and I respected it about her. I'm like, damn. I said she'll be really good if you just have like, get used to what you're doing, because like Nasha is the fan favorite, one of the fan favorites on Convo with Friends. They love Nasha, okay? And then Nasha read the letters, and they love Nasha reading the letters. And then when Ernest applied, I'm like, Ernest? Like we followed Instagram, like, oh my God, like all these people who I would never thought applied.
Well, and your friend told me about it because he listened to my own personal podcast, and he was like, oh, you should do it with my friend Rodney. But we followed each other already through social media. So it was kind of, yeah.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, then Lakeitha applied too, and I was like, Lakeitha? Because she was more of the Christian side. I'm like, Lord, I be cussing and I be saying some things. You got Nasha.
Prayer call.
Me and Nasha is off the chain. So we be saying, Ernest more modest, but he would say something, but like me and Nasha is like the cussers of the podcast.
They are.
Okay. And then, but like, we all blend together. Like, we have Christian Lakeitha, we have Republican Nasha, and we have Ernest with the T. And then you have me. I just focus all on what's ever going on, like trending in media and stuff like that. And we just could join together. And the reason why Convo with Friends, I feel like it's a successful podcast. Since starting in January, we have over 10,000 downloads. Yes. Like, God is good. And the reason why I feel like we're so successful is because like we talk about everything. We're unfiltered. We're not worried about cancel culture. And we all bring our real, raw, and truthfulness. And people stay in their lane. Like Lakeitha is a Christian, and she gonna let you know she's a Christian. She ain't gonna do all that, but everyone brings something to the table. So if you don't like me, you might like Ernest or Nasha or Lakeitha. I don't give a damn who you like. This long to tune in to give us.
Once you tuning in, right?
So after putting the team together and like doing shows or whatever, like how did you know? Like, man, this a damn a jail. This shit really working.
Well, I had like over probably 50 people to apply. And when we all 4 came online together, it was just like magic. All the topics were great. We had good chemistry, and that's important too. When you all can get along with who you work with, whether you friends or not, that is beautiful. Like we are like family. We do go on each other's nerves? Not gonna lie, okay.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, we know how to work it out and get back to the bag, and know people that are dependent on us. Like people really like us. Like we be getting donations and stuff. Like oh my god, some people paying for us to talk. Okay.
Listen, because that's the goal, ain't it? You know, that is definitely the goal. So you can make sure you keep in your pockets, but for people to support you in that way and to pay you to keep talking, that's a definite. It's a definite way to know. Like, damn, y'all really rock with me, huh? I think for like there is no one person on our show that's not a cursor. I think Tony probably cusses less than the rest of us. But everybody cuss. Like I think Trosh curses more like a sailor for the two guys, and I'm pretty much like the cusser for the ladies.
I don't think so.
I think
Bree is.
I think I cuss more than Bree, but Bree just gets a little more passionate, and so does Kat. I cuss a little more, but they are a little more rowdy. Not even Kat though. Kat is more like she tried. I don't know what's been going on with Kat. She tried to be like the one that was like bridging us back to the point, but she been getting rowdy lately. She been turning up. So I'm like, that's okay then. So I'm good with it. I love like the different dynamics, and Danny said all different points of views make for the best entertainment. And yes it does. It really does. And if you guys got any questions for the crew, make sure you shoot them in the comment section. We thank y'all for tuning in again. Those that are watching on Facebook and YouTube, thank y'all for joining in. And we really love the show. And outside of the show, like, do y'all kick it like outside of the show on a regular basis and stuff like that too?
We hang out, not as much, but we do hang out. Yeah.
That's good, because I think that brings in the chemistry as well. I love y'all pictures in the studio. That's the one thing that Trosh and I always talk about. Like, we love the fact that you guys are all in the same studio together, because it brings that a different look. Like, we are all spread out, so none of us are in the same area. None of us are in the same area. 3 of us are in Indianapolis. 1 is in Louisville. Trosh is in Illinois, and then the Mouth is in Maryland. So we kind of spread out a little bit. So
we make sure when we have like our photo shoot weekend retreats or whatever, man, we go all out. We bond like a motherfucker. So, man, that be like our time together. Like it's crazy, because like we know we ain't gonna really see each other like that until we grow and have like a studio.
Nice.
Man, we already know relocation is coming. It's gotta be a time when you gotta make a decision.
So who's moving?
Hey, listen, I'm single with no kids. I'm going wherever the hell the wind blow, my black ass.
Hey,
wherever the wind say
Enjoy life.
go over there. I'm going, okay? Because
enjoy life.
I was just in Atlanta, but we'll be back at the end of the month. Trosh and I will be there
at the end of June.
At the end of June. Yeah, at the end of June.
Oh, that's my birthday. Let's go. My birthday's June the 30th.
Oh, we'll be there. Yeah, we gonna inbox you. We gonna inbox you. Yeah, we gonna turn up with y'all while we there. Y'all got the opportunity to link with us and stuff.
Yeah, yes.
So we gonna take a quick little break. We gonna rerun. My words been getting all tongue tied lately these last couple of days. We're gonna rerun the new music moment from Tuesday, so you guys can catch that, get the new music, get those new vibes in your system. We're gonna run that back real quick, and when that's said and done, then we'll come back and have a little more combo with friends, with the crew of Convo with Friends. See, I keep trying to make sure they know the difference. But we shall be right back. Stick and stay, y'all.
Hey, what's up? It's your man, The Mouth. It's time for your new music moments on the Fat Girl Chronicles. Let's jump right in with DC Young Fly. You know him from the 85 South. You know him from that. Bring that ass here, boy. But yo, he making music. He got a song called Good Thing featuring Rotimi. You heard it first. Right here with your man in the mouth on the Fat Girl Chronicles podcast. Let's get to it.
That don't mean I want to. On the low, everywhere that I go, they be on it. They be trying to have a nigga ain't living in the moment. I be holding on to something and I don't know if I want it. You say make up your mind. Girl, you running out of time. Don't know if I'm over your body. Don't know if I can leave it like that. If I ever see you with somebody, I'm gonna want you back. Don't know if you're that somebody. Can't let another nigga get that. I don't wanna go insane, cause we got a good thing. Yeah.
Yes, indeed. That was Good Thing by DC Young Fly featuring Rotimi. Now we get into a song by a gentleman by the name of J. Vic James. I don't know if I'm saying his name right, but hey, it's JVCK. The music is good. The song is called Basement. Right here on the Fat Girl Chronicles.
Right down like a basement, she all up on the floor. The woman got no patience, so we ain't moving slow. You've been in and out a lot, trying to get above. Yeah. Hit me with that ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, you wanna ooh, ooh, ooh. She gon' get that ooh, ooh, ooh. Fuck around in the ooh. Yeah. Been a baddie, she from the valley. She make a boy loco, I on the Cali. Yeah. She got the fatty, yeah. She can say grab me, yeah. She liking the mojo, she send me the addy, yeah. Like a boat. Make it overflow, flow. She kiss me at the toe. Baby, you could blow, yeah.
Yes, indeed. That was J. Vic James, and the song is called Basement. But now we get into one we know and love. Mr. Anthony Hamilton's back, y'all. His brand new single's called You Made a Fool of Me. And you heard it first, right here with your boy, The Mouth, on the Fat Girl Chronicles podcast.
I'll never take you back. Girl, you know I loved you. You could never do no wrong. And you know I adored you. But you chose to break my heart. You were sleeping with another man. And you had him all around our friends. You never said you were sorry for what you did. And I can never do you like that. You made a fool of me. You made a fool of me. I gave you all I had. I gave you all I had. You made a fool of me. You made a fool of me. I'll never take you back. Oh, no.
Yes, indeed. That's Mr. Anthony Hamilton, and You Made a Fool of Me. But now it's time to get into your album of the week, your artist album of the week. The album of the week is called Vague Details. The artist is Colleen Taylor, along with production from The Code. They got together and formed a great collabo. The first song we doing is called Nobody Else, right here on the Fat Girl Chronicles.
Don't fill my mind when there's nobody else around. Don't fill my mind up, fueling my fire, but when there's nobody else around. 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 When there's nobody else around.
Yes, right there. That song was called Nobody Else off the album Vague Detail, your album of the week. You definitely want to go out and pick this one up. The artist is Colleen Taylor along with The Code. The album again is called Vague Details. Go get this album now. The next song we're going to get into off the album because it's a complete project is called Gone.
So can I do when I do? What connection when I go? No reception in your eyes. It's only testing when you're gone. Blinking, you're gone. You're gone, you're gone. Gone, you're gone. No, I don't say it much, 'cause I'm for more days than just to make it out. I know you ways a lot, but that's a burden that I don't think on. Safe from before, the place I've been running from. Just so you want, and my love from my long eyes, and you know there's strong connection when I choose.
Yes, indeed. That's your album of the week. Vague Details. The artist is Colleen Taylor, along with The Code, right here with Nobody and Gone. And the album again is called Vague Details. Go pick that one up. Along with Anthony Hamilton, You Made a Fool Out of Me, along with Javid James and his single called Basement, and DC Young Fly from the 85 South show Good Thing featuring Ro Timmy. Yo, this has been a new music moment with your man The Mouth, and don't forget to follow me on all social media outlets at the Mouth_moments. That's the Mouth_moments. And if you need anything, hit me up right here at the Fat Girl Chronicles at gmail.com. That's the Fat Girl Chronicles at gmail.com. This is your new music moment on the Fat Girl Chronicles with your boy The Mouth.
Hey, everybody disappear, huh?
Man.
Outside.
Y'all know I had to go hit my joint and shit, you know. I was be professional.
You silly.
You good.
You is good.
We don't judge.
Hey, even if you weren't joking, we don't even care.
I was gonna say, have you ever watched our show? This one the Bree will spark up on your ass in the middle of it.
Listen, and y'all know, like I'm a cigar smoker, so from time to time I have my little cigar on here and everything. So you fine, girl. Even if you was on here doing your thing.
It'd be a lot of times where she be talking and we just see smoke roll across the screen. Like, where the fuck that smoke come from? Like,
man, your business.
Like I say, Bree don't care either. Bree will just fire up right there in the middle of the show. Bree will just fire up. Like, all right, damn, that's how you feel, Bree? She be like, you know me, Trosh. I'm all about freedom and expressions and love and loving everybody. And that's Bree. She's our show astronomer.
Yes, Bree brings the high vibes and all of the astrology and things like that to the show. But
hey, Lakeeba,
hey,
you good there?
Right, I was gonna say, hey,
my
girl.
internet is dropping. I apologize.
No, you fine,
cool.
girl. We definitely understand how that rolls.
While we got you right now, though, go ahead and introduce yourself real quick before you be up out of here again.
You petty.
Is that velvet in your background, though? That's like a velvet headboard.
Kind of died.
So. It's trying to go out again.
She's about to be about out of here.
So,
it is choppy.
Great. Why this is happening? Okay, can y'all hear me?
They don't want you to be great. Technology do not want you to be
Try
great
it on
today.
your cell phone. Try it on your cell phone.
I was about to say, try it from your
To be
phone.
real, honey, my internet is currently off in my house because I'm in the process of moving. I was like, I ain't gonna pay the bill till I get to the new house. So I'm on my cell phone and it's working a little, I guess it's working better than my house because my house internet ain't on right now. Try the cell
That's comedy.
I ain't mad at it.
So y'all said something earlier, and I wanted to ask y'all a question about it because this a part where I have hesitation with responding to. Like y'all said stuff like, "Oh man, we'll talk about anything or whatever. We ain't worried about cancel culture or whatever." But how do y'all come to agreement when y'all be like, "All right, this not out of bounds, or this out of bounds, or is nothing just out of bounds?" Or how do y'all even come to that? Because I'll be feeling like, "Ooh, if I start saying what I really want to say, then Fat Girl Chronicles ain't gonna be on next week." You know what I'm saying? So how do y'all like find that balance?
Well, I feel like that is the beauty with a podcast, right? You're not on radio regulations, you're not in regulation, but you're on. If you don't like what the hell I'm saying, just don't listen. But I'm saying we're not
Don't
on the
tune in.
podcast saying off the wall stuff, but we're just really speaking our mind. And I think that's why, the world's so damn sensitive now. Like, I don't care if one person say he don't like niggas. I don't care if person say he don't like faggots. That don't offend me. I'm glad I know not to support you. You know what I'm saying? I really feel like the world's so sensitive because, like I tell everyone I said on podcasts before, when real world hit your ass, they don't care if you gay, straight, rich, poor, whatever. Your lights off, bitch. We don't pay your bill. You get what I'm saying? And we just, and I feel like we
Internet.
always trying to cater to everyone, and just why a lot of these kids are mentally unstable and they all fall apart because they always was sheltered. Like, oh, you can't see this. No, it's the real world. And I want to say, our podcast is real like the real world. Like, you gonna get it all. This is what it is.
We're definitely taught to suppress ourselves and our thoughts. And really, I'm shy. I guess in person, but no, I'm not. But
because I was
full lies with exclamation points at the end of lies.
Wait, because everybody said.
I think it's a podcast gives you the opportunity to really actually be yourself because we're always filtering ourselves for the world, like you guys said. And I think the last interview I had, I really want this job. It's a medical spa. I wanted to sell to their customers my natural products. But make a long story short is what she said in the interview is to be yourself. Why did I do that in the interview? Because I did not get the job, right? But when I had an interview,
hey, that be lying. That be lying. Do not be your fucking self.
I was like, she set me up for those, She told me to be myself in the interview. What? But Rodney said it too. Like a few weeks later, when I got interviewed with Rodney, he was like, "Just be yourself." I said, "Oh no, I hope this ain't a trick." Like to me, so I was just so happy. I was like, well, he said be myself. So that's what I've been doing since. And it's given me the opportunity to be myself. So whoever don't like it, just don't tune in. I don't know what to say. I just at this point, we want somebody to cancel us. Yes, we need that heat. Cancel us and tag Arena.
Man, see, that's the thing. I want the controversy so bad, but I care about my team and what we all trying to accomplish. So I have to filter myself for their sake.
I was listening to you guys say y'all don't do any type of current events, right?
No, we do. We just don't call it that.
We kind of tap more into the micro kind of thing instead of the macro. We kind of tap into things that are happening more on the interpersonal level with people. Not necessarily we did tap into the Porsche thing or whatever the other day when we were talking to the husband and wife team. But I think that's kind of,
what was y'all thoughts on that?
Yeah.
I was just going to ask y'all the same thing because I was watching the clips that y'all posted and I was like, ooh. Because I feel like it's messy. It's messy as hell. I think that the fact that Portia just threw that out there that wasn't my friend.
But you
girl, that ain't your friend. So is it that she was just your castmate, or was it that she was your friend and you just don't want to look like you a messy hoe and say that wasn't your friend? Which way was it really?
I think it was her castmate because the reason why I say that is because I know just from the show is they kind of just put people together just because or whatever the case may be. But at the same time, you've been in her house, You've been in her pool. You've been at the Halloween party. You've been at so many things. So you definitely know her in some type of sense. So,
but
I
I
just
feel
feel
like even when you are doing something like reality TV and they like make you be friends with a person, you still gotta like continue the story after the show go off. So like whether she was at her house and they was kicking it or whatever after the cameras went off, that's still part of the storyline for the show, because I did not know you before the show and we still don't talk after these cameras go off that much, for real. We
Yeah.
got
But
to
I
sell
mean,
something.
she had a picture with Fallon afterwards. She used to go to the damn Fallon husband restaurant and
Simon,
befriending her. Like, come on now, we gotta call a spade a spade. That's some whole ass stuff. And that's why I said on my podcast, my friends don't have my man number whenever I have one. They don't have my man number. Like, I'm just keeping it real because like shit like that can happen. And people really be looking at your man. Like, you come to this girl house.
she was looking at that bag. She was looking at all that money that man
That
had.
man ugly as hell. Fallon want that bag too. Let's keep it true.
And you know he got a new teeth today, right?
So I don't know. He too ugly. I don't
Well,
get
you
how
guys
much money
know
he got.
I don't really follow a lot of these reality shows, and I don't follow a lot of shows. So my friends keep me updated on what's going on. And when I got from it, it sounds like it was just a good storyline. It had got people talking. So whether they was friends or not, you know what I'm saying, whether he smashed both of them, like that's keeping him in the limelight. Because right now I'm pretty sure he's seeking power. Like it sounds like he's already like a millionaire rich. So, you know, people always crave something they don't have. Like he's craving popularity. So I'm pretty sure it's all going to work out at the end. It's the storyline, right? You got people talking. Like, what? You did what? You sleeping with your... it's something that I wouldn't do. Like, it's a girl code for me. I mean, I just like my friend bring somebody around that they dating. Like, he's just off limits. She's off limits. Period.
Yeah, I don't understand the whole dynamic like of dating somebody that your friend been with. Like it has happened to me, but it was one of the situations where it was like, I mean, we didn't even date. We messed around. Have at them, sis. Like, you know, if that's what you want to do.
Difference though.
It's a difference,
Like,
but I still was like, you know, if that's what you want to do, have at it. Like, I never do it, you know, but if you feel comfortable, do what you do, boo. And she did, and they actually dated and like was in a relationship for a little while. Like,
was it a one night stand or was it like?
Yeah, it was a kind of sneaky link, you know, one of them kind of things.
Yeah, you can have that.
And then she told me like he wanted to, like she was like, oh, it's such and such inbox me, and we was talking. I was like, so let me go and tell you this real quick. You know, I had to put her on because I'm like, I'd never be that friend. And then this nigga be done said like, yeah, you know, and then it'd be a whole situation when my girl felt like I betrayed her and didn't tell her. So, but they had a whole relationship or whatever. I feel like though, if it was a relationship and we was together consistently, if you go behind me, sis, let me tell you something. We are no longer friends. I feel some type of way about that situation because that was me for a long time and you just gonna go behind me like that? Like Nasha said, it's girl code.
But honestly, my friend actually got with somebody I had a one night stand with, and I didn't tell him because it was really nothing. And it was like 2 years ago. And why did I bring us that happened 2 years ago? I wasn't even studying this man. So to me, it's very situational. Like if my friend would say, why you didn't tell me, like, friend, it's been like 2009, it's 2020. Why do you need to know? Like that's too, you know what I'm saying? Like, right. I'm not gonna tell all my friends, hey, like it's none of your business. Like, if it was just real one and done, and I ain't even trying to contact you afterwards, I don't give a damn.
The one and done is okay.
The one and done is okay to me. I don't need to know.
Yeah. I think it was because it was my best friend. Like, you know, it was like my best friend. And he was somebody that was in our, like, he was in our constant circle. Like, he was a constant presence. So I was like, I didn't want that shit to be weird where, like, you know.
Makes sense. Yeah,
I didn't want it to be weird. Like,
we see him all the time.
Yeah, we saw him all the time. And I'm like, ugh, I didn't want to see him all the time, but he was ever, like, every time we went out or hung out somewhere, he was there. So it was like, is you stalking us? Or like, is you just paying attention and you just happen to be here? But either way, it was my best friend. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to tell you and you do whatever you want to do with that. And they did whatever, and I was happy for her. I was like, oh, okay, good luck, because it was trash to me. But that might be what you need in your life.
Comedy. That's comedy. Now you go bash the nigga. Don't bash the nigga now.
Hey, I mean, I told her and I told him. Like, I told both of them. Like, it was not a beneficial connection for me. So,
which means the sex wasn't good.
So I was like, hey.
If y'all think about it, this tends to happen in like small communities or someone that lived in a place for a while. Y'all kind of recycle people. Like, if you're from a small town, I'm pretty sure, recycle people. But if I know that was your husband, I know that was your boyfriend, I'd have been over your house while he was there as your boyfriend. Yeah, but then if I know that, adults creep around, I guess, like you said, it's situational, because small towns, they recycle people.
But to say not shit, like how can you meet new people in a small community? Because basically when you're in a small community like that, nobody fucking leaves because they're in their comfort zone.
Yeah.
That's how everybody end up knowing each other, because don't nobody go nowhere. But so how do you meet someone new?
I mean,
go to a different city.
Yeah, but then you're leaving. But that's outside the comfort zone.
Bring them back.
You go somewhere else and bring them back.
Yeah. That's why when you see stuff on movies like a newcomer coming to a small town, all the same chicks you know what I'm saying? Like that's the new action. We've been knowing these dudes for like 25 years. Don't nobody want them motherfuckers.
Yeah.
I mean, we went to school with them and everything.
When a new guy come on the scene, everybody after him. I'm like, Lord, y'all can. I mean, in Atlanta, within the gay community, I'm pretty sure somebody slept with somebody. I can't be worried about all that. As long as that wasn't your man, I don't care.
As long as that wasn't your man.
In my circle. Now, I will say this. Now, it was my best friend's friend. That don't count. That ain't my friend. That's your friend. As long as it's not in my immediate circle, I'm good.
Okay.
Hey, I feel that. I just think with the whole Portia thing, I think it's really centered on money. I don't even really it don't even seem genuine or like she's really interested in doing it. It legit seems like it's just all about the money. Yeah. And that's it. That's all.
A month ago. They started dating a month ago. So yeah.
Yeah. To me, and then they engaged already.
Yeah, and they already engaged, yeah.
I feel like it's still all about the damn storyline of the show. I'm telling you.
That could be true.
That's part of the goddamn story.
That could be true as well.
Yeah,
they totally don't look like they match as a couple. Like I don't think the last girl don't look like somebody that should have been dating him. But it's
she's just turned 31 and he's 57.
Oh, okay then.
Yeah.
I was trying to see, can I date an ugly ass nigga who worth $100 million? I might can do it. I'm just saying.
Well, somebody his age as well.
Ooh, you gotta have some money.
See, that's what I was about to say.
Portia's 39.
I can't date nobody I just don't like, even if he do got money. I'm trying to get over that because I understand I'm a single mom too, and we need some little extra finances. But I feel have a hard time dating somebody. I feel so nasty. I have to take 3 showers afterwards. I was like, I did not like him, but I needed this rent money.
I saw a meme the other day that said, deep down, I want a sugar daddy, but if he touched me, I'ma scream.
Yeah.
That is so the truth. Because I tried to date. Listen, I tried to date an older man. He was like 51. I'm 36. He was 51. And I was like, I was trying my best. But I just kept thinking to myself, like, I am not sleeping with you. Like, I am not.
Was he 100 there or a millionaire? That's a difference.
He was like 1,000 there. He was in the middle.
That ain't worth it.
It wasn't.
If a dude had them zeros in the account, you probably said, fuck it. I done had broke dick before, and I'm about to get me some rich
Because I ain't mad at it. Listen, because that may be true. Because I was like, bro. Like, he was good company. He was good company. Like, he was a real gentleman and everything. But it was just like.
But he don't want sex after a while.
I know, and that was the part that was scaring me. Every time we went on a date, I was scared. Like, is this gonna be the night this nigga gonna ask? Because I'm gonna be like, oh, I'm tired. Like, I don't know what the excuse could be like we already out. Like, nah, now you're gonna be able to kidnap me because you picked me up for this date, and now you're gonna try to. So it was a whole like mental thing trying to date somebody that was like that much older than me.
Yeah.
You know what's so crazy is mentioning that it'd be like the broke niggas that knock your back out, but then the guys with the money they don't end up going long. So you'd be like, oh my god, you got all this money, and I just thought I was about to have a good time. I'm about to go, I'm about to go back to the hood. I just give me a little, a little beef roll.
Because listen,
Why
because the
did
broke
that happen?
ones. The broke ones, they ain't got nothing but time and practice and energy. So they gonna bring it all to you. They gonna break you off. They gonna make sure that you at least get a little 6-piece or something. They gonna, they gonna do what they can. But see, they ain't got nothing but time and energy. That's why they can bring it to you and give it to you, and then you be laid out for the rest of the week. But if somebody got a job and they got shit to do and they out here with all kind of things on their plate, they gonna be like, oh, okay, I'm gonna give you this 3 minutes, and hopefully that's satisfying. Because I got shit to do.
Real, they ain't get that motherfucking saying nowhere like with the dudes that buy the expensive ass, stupid ass cars and shit. Like, yo, a nigga overcompensate for something. That shit came from somewhere. They did not just make that shit up.
Can you imagine having sex with one who has like a 10-bedroom house? Like, that's so rich. I just do it for the experience. Shit. I done been in a 1-bedroom apartment.
You could be in every bedroom.
Right, I love you.
10 bedroom. Having sex in a 10-bedroom house, bitch, with a pool in the back.
Right, I'm just doing it for the experience.
I'm just saying. Think about all the little broke sex you done had. Everybody had some broke sex.
Listen.
Run down hotels and shit. I'm about to live this shit up.
The little hourly hotels at that. You done pulled up. Let me get 2 hours. You pay for that drink about an hour. Listen,
I'm just
been
saying,
there, done that.
10-bedroom house? Yeah. I'm like this. How much money you got? Ooh.
Walking through there like you own the place. Shit.
Who you telling? We go, look, Miss Koala, we're gonna change this out.
Amazing, everybody.
Be like ringing the bell and shit.
Hey, that nigga Rodney is the epitome of a Zoom call. He had the crib full dress at the top. Nigga don't got nothing on at the bottom and shit. Like, yo, hey man.
I said earlier.
I have on shorts.
That's comedy. My man just put his full leg up, neck to tail. Like,
I have on shorts.
Ready.
Listen,
oh my god.
That's what I love. That's what I love sometimes about not having to be in the same area together. Cause like we were laughing after the show the other day because they was like, dang, Leo, you out here with the boob action tonight. And I was like, listen, let me tell y'all something. I got on pajama shorts, a tank top, and I threw on a jacket. I looked ready from the waist up, from what y'all needed to see. I literally had on pajama shorts and my slides sitting at this table.
Wait, can we have a conversation?
Yes.
So I was in a barbershop yesterday. I got my hair cut. And we were talking about transgender women. And with me even being part of gay community, I don't think that transgender men or women should be in the same boat as gay people. Because I truly feel like if you say you're a trans woman and a man dates you, a heterosexual man dates you, I don't consider that as gay. So he was like, in the barbershop, there was like, that's
But is he heterosexual at that point?
Huh?
Is he heterosexual at that point if he dates her?
I'm just saying, if you're going around saying you're a woman, I think that's why people get them confused with gay people because they associate them with gay. You're not gay if you're saying you are a woman or a man. You get what I'm saying? So I was like, what if y'all get? I said, what if you get with a woman, a trans woman who don't have the penis and they had a vagina? Does that make you a gay man? Like, what do y'all think about that?
I feel like it has a lot to do with your chromosomal buildup first. So even if you're a trans woman You still strong than a motherfucker. You a dude. Period. You's a fucking dude. Like dead serious. You still a dude. You strong. Hey, don't argue with me. I'm gonna knock your ass out. You know what I'm talking about? Like, hey, hey.
But honestly, you have some trans women and even trans men who look like men because they've taken that testosterone shot. And you have some trans women who really like women because they be taking that estrogen shot.
But see,
so
this the
you
thing
lose
about
that over time.
No, you don't really. You still got your body makeup. Like it don't break your muscle down just because you took estrogen.
Estrogen does.
Yeah, it does.
It make you.
Hell no, I still see a whole lot of strong ass.
Well, you gotta look. We have acute transgenders down here in Atlanta. I don't know what you got.
They ain't got the right sugar daddy. They ain't found the right sugar daddy yet.
They had the wrong person to pay for their shit. Like they got the generic of the shot. Like
I'm not here to tell people what to do. I'm not here to tell people what to do and how to feel and what's going on inside of them. But I look at it as two different people because honestly, I know a trans woman. I guess I don't know how to say which way they trans. Okay, a guy that turned to a girl, but he still like to fuck girls. You know, he still fucked girls. So then I was like, okay, you wanted to trans. So do that make your girlfriend a lesbian? But I believe he never really got accepted or cut. So he just had tits and he dressed like this was down in Florida. So he was real nice. He always had his makeup done. I mean, he was better than me. And you know, and to make you better than me.
He just like to play dress up in clothes.
Like he kept himself together, but he still fucked girls.
That's a lesbian.
Well, I can see that because you remember with Caitlyn Jenner, he has a new girlfriend, like a woman who's a woman.
Okay.
So he's always felt his body. He always felt like a woman, you know. So he's still like women in general, but he's himself, his genetic makeup. He's always wanted to be a woman.
So let me just say this for me. For me, it's confusing as hell. You were born a woman, turned into a man, and so you could date women. Couldn't you do that as a woman though? Like, I get the whole like identifying with, you know, how you really feel on the inside. I get all of that part and I can understand that. But I feel like it's confusing for somebody on the outside and you're trying to explain that to me. And it's like, but why, you know, we could just cut out the middleman and you could have just did what you was doing as a woman or a man.
All your goddamn money that you spent trying to do this shit.
And I mean, and I feel like I don't fully understand it. So maybe there's a conversation that I need to have or a couple of conversations that I need to have so that I can fully gain some understanding of like why. Like that's always the part for me. Like, but why?
So what's the question for Leo and Torch? So
Torch.
How you look? I never know how to say Troch. Oh,
Troch, yeah.
Okay, yeah, that is a TRO. Troch.
So my biggest question is what is with all the pronouns? I don't understand the shit. Like for real, like you're one person. I'm not calling you they.
I say the same thing.
Oh yeah, Demi Lovato recently. You gotta call her. She don't want to go by her or she no more. She's so non-binary or whatever she said.
That's too confusing. That's but then I'm sensitive to it. So if you want to be called they, I'm gonna call you they. It's confusing to me.
And now they got on like applications for jobs and stuff now. What do you want to be called?
Yeah, because when I was still working in corporate America, like they had sent out an email like make sure everybody put their pronouns in your thing. And I'm like, I'm not changing this shit. My name say Tiffany Anderson. That's what I is. Figure it out.
Yeah.
Figure it out. Like
a lot of corporate. And a lot of corporate jobs are making us address. Basically, you have to address them what they want to be dressed as. So, you have to. It's like starting to be like really discrimination, I believe. So where I work at, we have to. If she comes in as a trans woman, so she trans into a woman, I have to address her as a woman. She's allowed in the females' locker room. So, So she's walking around with a dick just swinging.
That's all. That's all.
Right, and I was gonna say,
She's probably still fucking the shit out of me, but I'm supposed to be comfortable with this.
and that's what I was gonna say. Like,
And that was my whole point. You still strong as hell. You can take ass. You can take ass. You walking around in the locker room with real women. You a whole dude that's you're transitioning to your womanhood, but you still strong as fuck. You can take ass in the locker room
if you wanted to. If that was
And we're not here to down any trans women or trans friends that's on here. But I mean, if you was my friend, I would talk to you about making that decision, because I'd be like, friend, just be gay, friend. If you just want to be gay, it's okay.
But that's the difference. That's what I'm trying to correct. They're not gay.
Okay.
But that's the thing. They want to be what they want to be.
Yeah.
So that's why I think I messed them up, because you're not gay if you are a woman having sex with a man. Like, that's not gay. Like, so I would guess I'm trying to ask you guys, like, if your best friend, homegirl or homeboy said they were dating a trans man, will you say that's straight? Will you consider that gay or straight?
I'm gonna call them whatever they want to be called and just keep it moving.
I'm like, oh, okay, do your thing, bitch. Like, I mean, it ain't really shit I can say. I just be like, do your thing, friend. Like, you know,
I'll be like,
fuck it up.
who? I want to know more.
Right, I'm about to say, because that'll be the next question. Like, so can I watch? Like, because I want to see, like, I want to see how this is happening. Like, and not to be on no sexual shit. Like, I just want to see, because
like, this is for understanding and research purposes.
I was just about to say, this is for research purposes, because I want to understand how this is happening. And that's just like, for me as a woman, I don't understand two women using a fake penis. You know, I don't understand that aspect of it either. Like, to me, that's a little bit.
And see, with this whole topic, and like trying to get people to understand that don't understand, it's like you're met with like certain frustrations when you ask those type of people, like, oh, can you explain it? They're like, I ain't gotta explain shit to you. This is my life and I'm living it. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, I'm not trying to like I'm not trying to fucking insult you or no shit like that. I just want clarification for me.
Yeah.
But like, you're met with the defense, like, oh, I ain't gotta, this me living my life. I don't got to say shit. Like, I don't gotta tell you nothing. This me, this ain't you. But I'm not trying to offend you or none of that. I just want clarification.
I think that was that was one of the things. Like, I think you asked that before, Trosh, on your page about lesbian women using a strap on or whatever. Didn't you ask that before?
I probably did.
I'm about to say, because I know I ain't just pulling out my ass. Like, I'm pretty sure that I saw that was you. But either way, like, somebody asked about it, and then like everybody that commented on it was coming with this whole
that ain't your fucking business.
Yeah, like, that ain't your business, and why would you want to know that, and why is that any of your business? Well, actually, I'm just trying to be more informed so that I won't be a dick to somebody who really is. You know what I'm saying? Like, somebody that really is.
Or just invite a lesbian on the show.
Listen, because I'm gonna have to ask. I'm surely like, somebody get on this show and explain this to us. You know,
we have a show called pegging, where
listen,
where we had a friend, a girl on that who pegs men, and sometimes they pay her.
So, do y'all ever listen to Horrible Decisions?
Yeah.
Yes. You know, old girl on there, her nickname is Peg the Stallion. And so
Peg the Stallion.
Yes, her name is Peg the Stallion. And she talks a lot about that on their show, about like her experiences with pegging and stuff like that. Now I'm like, oh, okay. Like, I've come across a few men that be like, hey, you know, I'm good with it. You know, it don't make me gay because it's a woman that's doing it. And
I don't think it's gay either, because I said, the word homosexual means a man and a man.
Yeah.
It don't say it's not my freak love if it's not my freak love, that makes you gay. No. If a man and a woman is doing it, that is heterosexual sex.
Yeah, it's just on a different level.
What you use. You get what I'm saying? And that's another thing I wish that we black men could be more so expressive and not be condemned as everything being gay. If you don't do it, you don't do it.
Yeah.
But don't condemn me because I like, toys up my butt. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just being real. Like, I think it need to be a safe place for black men to really explore themselves. Because everybody ain't, behind closed doors. You know what somebody might do.
And that was the thing.
Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead, Charles. No, go ahead.
I would say, but you know what though? Because it's like we at the point now where you get it. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Fat Girl Chronicles. This is the Fat Girl Chronicles.
I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna catch it so y'all can see it live. It was a big ass juicy spider crawling up my fucking arm. I'm sorry.
What?
I'm sorry.
This is live recording at its best right here.
She said, "Hold on, cause I ain't finna fuck with it, G. I ain't fucking with that." Listen, I ain't mad at you. Like shit, she don't fuck with Bud. She don't fuck with Bud.
I feel that. But I just feel like this day and age that we live in is what it's like. The LGBTQ community can get away with saying any fucking thing they want to say about anybody, bro. But as soon as you say something about them, then it's like, oh, cancel that motherfucker right now. You know what I'm saying? And that's not me being a dick.
Part of the council culture?
Huh?
You been felt like you've been part of the council. You said something. Somebody
not me. No, I'm saying like that's. No, I done seen this shit where like people can express themselves against LGBT community or whatever, and it's like all hell break loose. But them motherfuckers be out there saying everything about everybody, no holds barred, and they just like, okay, yeah, this is double standard. We're gonna live this double standard because this shit works.
Trying to show us
Don't
It was crawling on my arm. It was in my hair. It was crawling on my arm. I thought I was fucking. It was crawling on my arm.
Oh shit!
That shit like the thing that popped out of Alien versus Predator, like Predator when it come at your chest. That's one of them. That shit big as hell, man.
It was crawling on my arm, yeah. But no, I went off because one of my friends wanted a link to get in, and I sent them this link. Was that okay?
Oh, now you can share our Facebook or YouTube channel.
They put this link in. They gonna come on the show.
Right, they gonna be right on here with y'all.
Oh my God. Okay, so I told him to follow you on Instagram and to follow that link. Can they get on the show through that link? Okay.
They can watch on Facebook or YouTube. Yep.
And it's not even dead, so I'm gonna get it down for he's biting. He's not even dead. He's playing dead.
Why you ain't kill it?
Why you ain't kill it though? She like, let me just show y'all.
I respect the Muslims. The Muslims, it was a prophet. It was a prophet running from the bad guys. And he got to 2 tunnels and he went left. And the spider webbed that tunnel up, and then when the bad guys came, they went right because the spider had webbed it. So this is a prophet to the Muslims, and I respect the Muslims. So I ain't gonna kill it, but that just scared the shit out of me crawling on my fucking arm. In the middle. I mean, like I was not having a psychic, a panic, or a maniac attack, whatever they say. But I know
it's okay, baby. You was over there trying to save your own life. I understand.
You don't get that big ass alien out the camera. But yeah,
go get the
before you was gonna say what you was gonna say, Ernest, just know I'm one of the most inclusive motherfuckers on earth. Like none of that shit bothers me. Period. I'm still me. I still kick it with everybody. You know what I'm saying? But go ahead and say your point, Ernest.
I didn't have no point. I was just asking the question because you had said that. So I thought somebody had said something to you that was trying to cancel you, but you already explained it.
Nah, it's just the fact that I feel strongly about one-sided shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? No matter what the situation is, one-sided shit is like my pet peeve. I hate one-sided shit.
Yeah, it should be both views should be able to express how they feel, and nobody should feel any type of way.
Because a gay boy can call a female a bitch in a minute, but let that girl call him a faggot. Cancel that bitch. You know, and that ain't right. And I don't agree with that.
Yeah, I agree.
I say I don't care what my friends are. I don't care if they're a man or a woman. And a lot of my friends, I don't know if they're a man or a woman. And it right now, it don't even matter. It's like a unisex something going on right now. I don't care if I don't know if Rodney a man or a woman, because me and him don't, we ain't been in the bed together. You know what I'm saying? So when I think about that, it's like you just treat people as a human being. You don't care if they're a man or a woman. I guess that's my opinion.
What'd you say, Rodney? What'd you say, Rodney?
Very much a man.
Whip it out, then. Whip it out. Let us see it.
Girl,
y'all need to do that on Convo with friends.
Wait, what?
Stupid. Y'all scared us sit down. This spider got me. This spider got me fucking crazy, y'all. This spider.
She funny as hell, Joe.
She's still holding it, trying to decide if she gonna kill it or not.
Somebody catch her.
No, I let it go. I let it out. I don't kill animals.
Oh, girl, because that thing had a bitch you. It would have took your life and be like, thanks, and kept it moving. I thought twice about it. And we was talking about Rodney Nasha over there in a whole bathing suit.
I worked out today, y'all.
She forgot that she was on camera, and she literally was like, "Hey, this spider that fucked up my life real quick. Let me let me get myself together." And
I'm surprised we ain't hit gunshots over there.
Okay, I'm gonna calm down, y'all. I didn't mean for that to happen on camera, but I just wanted to find it because I didn't want y'all to think that I was over here being like a psycho.
Hey, you legit. Hey, that was a legit big spider, man. I ain't gonna even lie to you, man. I would probably
like you trying to be my friend.
Wait, look, I'm like, is she high? Is she over there spazzing because her hair touched her? Because when you be in that moment and your hair do one of them joints, you be like, oh shit, you'll spaz out because you on your level or whatever. So that's why I'm like, wait, hold on, what's happening? What is happening?
Hey, I would have legit had to question my toughness though. Have you see that spider, the size of that joint? Like, I grew up watching Arachnophobia. You remember when they flushed it down the sink and it came back bigger? I was like, hey, that spider was kind of huge, man.
Let me find out that you over there, though. Let me find out that you would have caught a spider like that and questioned, bruh. Let me see you react like that to a spider. And hold on.
First of all, spiders that size usually got venom that can kill you.
I'd still question you, bruh.
Wow.
I love you, G, but I still be like,
she gonna question me because I don't want to die.
I'm friends with the spiders. I'm friends with the friends. I'm friends with the gays. I'm friends with the straight. I'm friends with
the spiders. She said, "I'm friends with the spiders and all that."
I'm unisex, I guess. I'm unisex. I guess that's what you call it. I don't know. I like people put a title on things. Like, I guess once you go gay and you decide to go back straight, does that still make you bi? You know, if you haven't really
yeah, your face is half the screen.
You gotta fix your camera.
Lean that ass in.
There we go.
Okay. So I'm just thinking, like,
she's trying to be in the light.
Once you go gay, for some reason, I don't know, people be like, guys can't go back straight, or guys can never like cross back over, but girls do it often. You know, some aunties that probably did some shit that we don't know nothing about. But I don't know why they put that stigma like guys can't cross back over when girls can, And once you do go gay and then you go back straight, do that make you bi if you haven't been with the same sex in years?
Like this. For me, I would never date a bisexual man because it's already hard enough dealing with men. I'm already competing against men. I'm not gonna compete against women. I don't have women parts. I can't do what women do. So if you don't like a man, you ain't for me, and that's okay. Somebody else might like it. And also, I also do believe a man can try something one time with a man and not be considered gay. I do believe in one and dones. I do, but everybody else don't.
That kind of goes back to what people were trying to say, that where people a while ago was trying to say Tank was gay because of the conversation that he was having on that interview. And that's what he was saying, that Black men don't have the opportunity to explore their sexuality the way that Black women do. And so I think that's when everybody was coming out talking about Tank was gay. And it was like, no, that's not what he said. Like, he didn't say that he was gay. He was simply just saying that
he likes his cake sweet.
That too. But he was just saying that like a Black woman could go out here and explore her sexuality, do something with a woman, and then be like, oh, okay, no, that's not for me. But if a Black man was to do it, like, that's forever held over his head. Like, no, you gay. Right. Like, no, you gay, bro. Like, you did it one time and you gay. And so even with like asking a woman, like, if a dude told you he slept with a guy at one point in time, is he gay? And some people would be like, yeah, he gay.
What do you think?
Gay. I don't know what I think. Like, it's like, no, I don't think he's gay.
Would you date him?
Because there is like Rodney said, people can be one and done. Just wanted to try some shit. Like, okay, that wasn't for me.
Yeah, I do believe in one and done.
Yeah, and I do.
Go back to it every now and then. I'm talking about a one and done.
Yeah, like I feel like if that was the case, then fine. Like. But I mean, you wouldn't even have to tell me. Like, if that was something in your past, like, I wouldn't even care. But
I think I would want to know if I was a female. I would want to.
Like, if it's something that you want to dabble in, then we need to have a conversation because that's a whole different.
What if he wants the bottom? Would a sexual position matter?
Oh, that means she would have to use a strap on.
No. It might not matter. It might not matter because he might like pegging. Like y'all was saying about the, I don't know, y'all. That's deep. That's deep. That's deep.
Charles, what do you think? You quiet.
Don't ask me, bro.
You ain't worried about cancel culture. Speak your mind, speak your truth.
I worry about cancel culture for my team. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, cancel me, but don't cancel my team. You know what I'm saying? Like,
hey, well, listen. I mean, this is just us, and if somebody gonna feel some type of way, then they can feel whatever way they want to feel. Like at this point, I mean, we talk about a lot of shit on here, and so I mean, I do want to tap more into these type of conversations because it's important.
I do too. Like, I want to like get my real opinion out about shit, just like I want everybody else on our team to get their opinion out too. But I know what the end game is when you do shit like that, and I throw myself on a cross before being on a spike before I put my whole team on the spike because I know how the shit go these days.
Well, what do you think? This is a free range. I'm a gay man.
Man, that shit gay.
There you go.
And you can't say what if it was somebody that was messing around with their cousin, or I'm talking about like a gay guy.
That's different. That's a different situation. We talking about just somebody out here trying to
crazy shit when they're younger. So they make a person feel like they gay all their life because of something they experienced when they was a child. So that's probably why there's a lot of gay people. They experienced something with a cousin or somebody they shouldn't have been experiencing with, whether it was another child or adult. But then now they have these feelings for that same sex, and they go through life trying to fight it, and they continue to date women and have babies by women. Probably like half these rappers, you know what I'm saying, or whatever, but they still like men, but they're not honest with it. I think just be honest with me. For me, just be honest with me. You never know what your girl or what your friend might like. You know what I'm saying? Just be honest with her. Don't just be, because I'm going to be like, do you use condoms? Because I don't want no shit in my pussy. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to have fucking BB. That's going to make my pussy have an infection and shit.
Nasha, this is radio. This is not podcast.
Oh,
no, we not on the radio right now.
We ain't on the radio right now. No, not right now. No, not right now. I'm glad we not. Wait, look, I'm glad we not because we would have had to have a meeting today, like right after this, if we was on radio.
Radio show. No,
we ain't on radio right now. No, you good. We ain't on radio right now.
That's why y'all get me, because y'all be saying I'm sitting at the table with friends, and y'all told me to be myself at the interview.
She said that's how y'all get me.
Hey, Nasha, that shit only work when you interview with Rodney. Goddamn it! You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, the motherfucking the corporate people. That's a setup.
Don't be
Rodney the
yourself.
real one. Rodney the real one.
Be yourself, but not like that.
Like your ass and Chase trying to do an interview like that, man. They gonna be like, man, if you don't get your ass up out of here,
they gonna be like, bitch, what? Bitch, what? That's what they're gonna be thinking in their head because they're gonna be like, I don't think this is what we're supposed to be doing. We ain't supposed to have this conversation. But she is hilarious. She is.
Y'all whole cast hilarious, man.
We y'all
y'all
favorite
whole
guest.
cast.
Go on and say we y'all favorite guest.
Y'all
we can't say that. Hey, we can't say that, man. That go against all the rules of our show.
Listen, I just said it because look, I ain't laughed this hard with because like Nasha was just like, shit, fuck it, this spider is about to attack me and I'm gonna just take off.
Hey,
and then for that she just had on shorts or whatever she right, look like she got on the bathing suit.
Out of all the shows we've done since we've started, out of all the topics we've talked about and covered since we started, that's the realest moment on this whole motherfucking podcast. I promise you. This motherfucker threw the chair and everything. Like, and she was like, y'all see this big ass spider? She put that shit in the camera and everything. Look at this big motherfucker. Like, who does that?
Listen.
Nasha.
Listen. And I ain't mad at her though, like, but that really is what makes this like the realest moment. And I'm gonna make sure, like, I'm gonna have to record this and put that like the realest moment ever on the Fat Girl Chronicles podcast. Listen, because that shit got really real. It got really real. Like,
y'all definitely one of our favorite shows, hands down. Period, man. When I first seen y'all shit, I told Leo, I was like, yo, these motherfuckers the truth, man. I was like, man, I love like everything they do with they show. Like the fact that they can sit in the same room, that's my pet peeve. Like, oh, like I envy that shit. Like to sit in the same studio and record all together because we so spread out and like we got to do this shit virtually. Like I like doing it like this, but I'd rather be in the same room and getting that energy from everybody in the same room.
True.
Yeah.
I like how y'all's listener interact with you guys. I think that we should do that often, Rodney and Ernest and Lakiba, because that's always great to have your listeners interacting. So that's what I like about y'all's podcast. I know y'all not together like y'all want to, but you gotta get more interaction because y'all
them
live
motherfuckers down there in the comments. They have for the reason why we can't stay on task most of the show, and then because they'll go into a whole. What was the one show? I can't remember what we was talking about. But the comment section was so lit that like by the time we were done with the show, we had like over 300 comments because the comment section was just going up.
It was popping.
And they was arguing and they was going back and forth and they was sharing shit.
Comments? Who sees the comments? One of you guys?
All of us.
Everybody.
Oh, I don't even see no oh, maybe I need to go over here. My bad.
Click to the comment side, not the
chest. There we go.
Yeah, so you can see all of the comments as we going along.
And it'd be crazy because we be talking about serious shit while we going through the show, and then you will hear one of us chuckle and shit like that's because we done read the comment first before we put it on the screen. And the guests, they be like talking about serious shit, like, oh, yeah, I had a fight when I was, you know what I'm saying? They almost killed me, and we be like, but we not. We read the comments.
We laughing at the goddamn comments.
It'd be crazy as hell. Like the live comments. So, like I remember in Podcasting While Black, somebody put up a post where it was like what's the best part? I mean, what's the hardest part, the pre or the post? And I was like, shit, we don't pre or post. We just do live and just run with it. Cause that's the funnest part to me. Mm-hmm. We don't do no pre, we don't do no post. We just go live, and whatever the show is, that's what the damn
that's
show
what the
is.
Fuck it is. And I promise you, it's hard trying to wrangle grown folks in. Yeah. When they so passionate about shit. I've been having to pull my trigger finger out on these motherfuckers lately. I've been muting the shit out of their ass. Like, nope. Because they'll get to going. And I'm like, wait, what is happening? What up, Moan? What's good, baby?
Moan, what up, bro?
We miss you. You need to hop on here a Tuesday or two, so we can get them money moves and get that information from you.
That's he gonna be on the barbershop edition.
He better be on the barbershop edition. When we do that show. So, any other questions? Because Rodney, you seem like you ready. You seem like you ready to run it off.
I think Lakeith trying to get in.
She trying to come back?
Yeah. She said, "Can y'all hear me?"
She ain't even on here.
Yeah, I can't see her thing. Was she trying to get on under somebody else, or was it on her thing?
No. She said she just gonna leave it alone because it's not working.
Oh, man, I wanted to ask her questions and stuff, man.
Now, that's what I'm asking.
But you
I definitely want to ask her questions.
Get on your cell phone. Get on your cell phone.
I need to know about all the acting stuff because that's what I'm trying to get into, some acting and stuff like that. And I know that's what she do. I seen a big ass MBA on her little title at the bottom. I'm like, MBA? Hey, you ain't have to put that. Then you gonna put us all to shame. We doing a podcast. You out here with an MBA?
She like, no, because
we'll let you know.
Because she worked hard for it. Shit, she worked
all
hard
capital
for it.
letters.
Give her credit where her credit is due. Shit, she like y'all.
Have a conversation.
You can't get that internet going.
Like, how do I get up in these acting gigs? You know what I'm saying? Like, hey.
So you want to be an actor?
Hell yeah, I'll turn that shit on real quick. Like, hey, don't you dare come at me with this shit that you was talking about when you was messing with. Hey, man, I will.
The character real quick.
Real quick, man. I'm trying to tell you. I be ready at all times. Don't you ever put a camera on me, boy. I'm about to, man.
Well, I do have a question for you guys. If you were to see your best, now this is one of your good friends. If you were to see your good friend partner out with someone else and they kissed them, will you go back and tell?
Hell yes.
Yeah, say that one more time.
Like, so this what we doing? I'm in your face. Because now I got some questions.
Yeah, we gonna tell them.
And then I'm gonna go back and tell.
You know what? The reason why I said I wouldn't, so Troy, I said, if you saw your best friend's partner out and about and they were at a restaurant and they kissed somebody, will you go back and tell?
You should have asked me this shit like 10 years ago. I don't even got a best friend no more, so that's a wrap.
That happened to me too.
Maybe
so
I should take a picture.
Mm-hmm.
That too. I'm gonna take a picture.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a picture.
I'm gonna walk up and say hi, and I'm gonna blackmail his ass.
The issue could be is that your best friend they may not believe you, and now your relationship is ruined with them.
I stay out of married folks' business and relationship folks' business because you eventually get caught.
Yeah.
You see my man kiss somebody else and not tell me?
I don't know. You might be madly in love. He might do some talking that night. You like, fuck Rodney. You know what I'm saying? So I learned to leave it alone. I have learned to not to, I throw some hints like, sis, you might want to go here at 3:00 on this day.
That's why her camera was off. What she out here smoking like a mechanic, nigga? She out here changing the alternator. She changing the alternator and doing a podcast.
Nasha. No,
my nerves is bad. That's fine. This is CBD. CBD. No, it ain't THC.
Oh, it's CBD?
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, it's CBD. I'm a parent. I was
smoking like it's CBD then. This motherfucker was smoking that shit like it was a whole battery in her hand. Like, you know what? You know what, young buck?
Yeah, bring that goddamn cover right around here, boy. I put that motherfucking
my mama.
That's spider, y'all. Got my nerves bad. Like, never take all that spider all over my back.
Send her ass back to Florida, man.
You have to tell. Like, you have to tell.
I won't tell. Because pillow, let me tell you something. Pillow talk is real.
Mm-hmm.
I had done to me before. When you get in that bed and they be like, babe, you be like, oh well, you know what? Fuck Brittany. Rich trying to fuck up my relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like, therefore, I learned that's to shut up. And if I see it happen again, I'm like, well, hey, friend, so-and-so, you need to go Just meet here for lunch one day. You know what I'm saying? But I would make it known that I'd be like, hey, how you doing? Who is this? You know, I would do shit like that. But I'm not going back telling. I
ain't gonna even lie to you. Pillow talk done changed a whole lot of dynamics of like relationships between people, man. Pillow talk is a motherfucker, man, for real.
Danny said if she ugly, yeah. But if she fine, I won't. Because he probably gonna want to fight me because he too sprung.
That's true. Yeah, that part.
But that's that's the issue for me. If he gonna cheat on me, I don't care if you gay or straight. Make me jealous. Be like, you know what? God damn it, I can't get mad. If that's an ugly motherfucker, I'm pissed. I'm pissed because you cheated, and I'm pissed because you disrespected me with an ugly bitch.
that definitely makes sense, though. That makes sense. Yeah. I can't even disagree with you on that because you're right.
And it better be a good reason. Like, if you say she got money, then, bro, you should have brought that to the table because we could have had a discussion, and I would have been okay with it then. Because if she got money, we all gonna win around this motherfucker. But
you got to eat.
If you out here just doing dirty and ugly things just because you for play, oh, we finna have it out.
But I will forgive cheating one time. I don't think no one in this world is perfect. So if I was to get cheated on one time, we would definitely have a conversation. But I'm not leaving just because you cheated one time.
So classify cheating one time. Is that one time
it can be whatever,
or one person?
Whatever you're doing, it's not right. You got one time.
No, I'm saying, is it one time or one person?
One person. That's it.
So they could have did it multiple times with the same person, but
no,
one
you
person.
Got one. If I catch you, you ain't getting no more catching. I'm not telling you go out to cheat, but I do know that we're not perfect. Well, you know what I'm saying? Like I cheated before, and it wasn't because I wasn't happy. It was because I was sex deprived, and I kept asking over and over and over again. And you act like you don't give a fuck, so I did. So like for me, I will forgive one time. That's it.
So, and this is what I want you to clarify. So, does one time consist of like, oh, they could have did it multiple times, but when you found out that was one time?
Well, if it was more than one time, then I probably would leave. I would leave. Even if you love that person, if you was married to the person, you would still leave. You, like I said, you only have one time to have sex with one person one time. If you over there having sex with one for 5-6 times, that's a whole relationship. You like this person. No. That don't mean it's a whole relationship. Maybe the sex just good. Well, you didn't go over there. Well, maybe
But what if they did it more than once and then you only found out that last time?
I would hope they wouldn't lie. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, people lie. People lie. Did you lie, Rodney? You just said, Rodney, you just said you cheated because you were sex deprived. Did you lie when you got caught?
No, I told the truth.
And you told him you told him you
Rodney though, because Rodney.
No, I believe him too, but I'm saying
he told the truth in his eyes. Look at him. I told the truth. He said it too quick. I really told the truth. Really? No, because I told him, so it happened Friday, and I told him the following Wednesday. Guess what?
And that was only one time y'all did it.
Only one time. And guess what happened after that? We started having sex again. I was like, oh, this all I have. I was like, but like, you just have like sometimes. I know for me, you be with somebody for like 4 or 5 years, and the thing you used to do to keep that person, you don't do no more. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You're so used to them being there that you don't care about how they feel or what they going through. Y'all don't communicate no more. Y'all just going through the motion, and that shit get boring. My parents been together for like 30-something years, and I see them have bad times. And that's why, for me, as I got old, I was like, certain shit to my mom, I would never do that shit. But once I got up in age, I'm like, I understand now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna let this one bitch get all this goddamn money because you done fucked around one time. Fuck that hoe. We right here, and like this is mine. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you're married and shit, and you have shit together, that's a lot to let, because of one mistake. I'm not saying like repeated mistakes, but that one mistake, I'm gonna let everything go. No.
And I'm hoping that I'm just enough for that person, because as we getting older, should be a little more tame. We should already sort our royal oaks and had sex every which way. So when you do meet somebody, you hoping you're enough for that person, but sometimes you can be the prettiest, the baddest, and still get cheated on. So it's like at the end of the day, it's like people gonna do what they want to do, and I'm not about to be stressed out about my nigga cheating. Now, do I want him to cheat? No, I'm gonna keep him empty so he don't cheat. He be like, he'll be like, damn, she got
Girl,
a fat
listen,
ass.
let me
Yes, keep
motherfucker
it
say
empty.
this real quick, because women so quick to say, I'm gonna keep him empty. No, there's no empty, honey.
There's
no
no.
empty.
She's right. There's no empty.
There's no empty.
And then another
When they
thing,
tired of it,
No,
tired of it.
there is no
Give
empty.
it you to move on to somebody else, be empty with them next time.
Let me tell you something. Back in my whole days, I had sex with 6 people at one time in one day.
There you go.
6
There's
different
no
people.
empty, okay?
And they thought, and the first one thought they done put it all, and they thought it was good. I'm like, you got to go, and I got to. You know what I'm saying? So like, men, when a man really likes you, will you get it straight? You know when a man really care about you. Like, and I feel like when I tell people all the time, you don't have to question it. We got to question: do this man like me? That man don't fuck with you like that.
Yeah. If you have a thought in your head saying, I wonder if he likes me or I wonder if he loves me, that's too much to think about. You should already know.
Because he will let you know.
Because he's gonna show you. He's gonna show you more than he's gonna tell you.
Show will.
Yep. and that's the thing that like for me, I was in a relationship for 7 years. We broke up, and then I've been out here trying this little dating shit since then. They gonna show you if they fuck with you.
Yeah.
Like, if I learned anything from my last relationship, that nigga was constantly showing me. I never had to question if that man fucked with me the way he said he fucked with me. I never had to question it. And even after we broke up, like, he was still like doing to make sure that I was taken care of, making sure. Hell, for like 2 years after we broke up, that man was still doing things. Because first and foremost, that was my friend before we got together. So, but after that, like trying to date now, to me, it seems like the hardest thing because there are so many people that are so not willing to be truthful, to be honest, to be upfront with what they feel or what they think. And then when they do have the opportunity or have the chance to say what it is, they mishandle that situation in so many different ways when they could have just told the truth.
I mean, honestly, I was dating this person. They were like, I ain't gonna have sex with you in a relationship. So guess what I did? I said, we're in a relationship. And once I got what I wanted, I left. I'm just being honest. Like, I'm just being real. Like, that's what people do. Well, I did. Men do.
Well, people do that.
And I do believe
what you want to hear.
There's signs before someone cheat on you. There's signs before someone cheat on you because they are, like you said, Rodney, they're complaining. You know, they're saying you're not giving them enough. Are they comparing you to people? So there are signs before the man or the woman cheat on you, before someone know they didn't just had enough and they're ready to go outside that relationship. Like, I'm just guilty. So I'm one of them ones, if I ever had, I don't think I ever cheated on anybody I was in a serious relationship with. But if I ever like cheat on, like, I'm going to probably be honest and I'm going to let him know that I'm about to cheat, per se, or I'm definitely not going to teach him that I have cheated. You know, and I'm like, I done had enough. Like, I'm ready to see new people. When I start saying that, I probably got the next dick on down. I'm ready to see more people. Like, I think we need to start seeing more people. So it'd be more like a breakup.
But it's another part to that though, like that I think we tend to not acknowledge, as far as like, oh, like I've been telling you, you just haven't been listening.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like I've been telling you, I've been saying the shit like to you, you just haven't been listening. So now once I'm at the point where I'm doing my thing, now you act like I never said shit about this, but you just weren't listening to me because you didn't give a fuck about what I was saying.
True.
Yeah. Michelle said they get a pre-warning from Nasha.
Yeah,
they get a pre-warning. Like, hey, listen.
Wait, everyone froze. What happened?
We're still
Yeah.
That's exactly what they get, Michelle.
I
mean,
You're
I
not
give him
frozen,
a
Bro,
Rodney.
you ain't froze, bro. Stop looking crazy. This shit. This nigga like, did I freeze?
He probably can't see us. It's probably messing up on his end.
Yeah. Trust me, bro. I feel your pain.
He ain't frozen though. But yeah, I think when it comes down to like the whole cheating aspect and whatnot, like I think shit, sometimes it's necessary. Like Rodney said, like shit, when you're in a relationship and you end up being sex deprived for so long, like, hey, I done told you. And if you don't do nothing about it when I tell you shit, I'm gonna go do what I do.
I mean, cause people
Let
like
me get this monkey out my back.
Sex matters. You know
It
what I'm saying?
does.
When you have a bad day and you can have that good sex, you be like, fuck, I feel a lot better. And can you imagine having like bad day on bad day on bad day on bad day? You saying, babe, sex. Like, oh, I'm tired. Oh, you know what I'm saying? You be like, God damn, it's on so much porn I can watch. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I'm just keeping it real. And then you be like, then when you do it, I'm like, I can't believe you cheated. I told you. I marked on calendar every time I said sex. And you said no.
I marked on the calendar.
I do. You know,
now you got to run a record.
I'm a very factual person. I really did. And it was going on 49 days.
49 days? Oh, that's a
Man,
long
don't
time.
you cut this shit out. Hey, 2 hours? Oh my God. Hey.
Oh, that's like dust. Ooh, wow. Okay.
49.
Ooh.
Them motherfuckers deserve everything they get.
On the 50th day, that's when y'all had sex.
Yep.
Well, no, I cheated on the 50th day.
Oh.
Then that following, you know, on that Tuesday. Either Tuesday or
After
Wednesday.
49 days, I'm starting to feel like we're not in a relationship anymore.
You
So
know
I
what?
understand why you
Look,
cheated.
Tony Braxton said 7 whole days. Bitch, 49 days.
I understand why you cheated. Like 49 days. Are we in a relationship? Like, what are we doing? That's when you start getting
That's a
the
long
text. What
time.
are we doing? What are we
But you
For
doing?
real though.
But what I have
Hey,
learned
it's like 49 days. Like, yo, if you ain't getting me nothing in 49 days, you got to be getting some shit from somewhere else. So, hey, we finna be equivalent to Ma, because I'm gonna get your ass back.
But honestly, moving forward, I would never, ever, ever live with my ex. Live with a partner ever again if we're not engaged or we're not getting married. Because one thing my mom and dad told me, because my parents are in their 60s, I have baby boomer parents. I'm only 30. So they said you don't give somebody too much because they're going to treat it like it's already what it is. And when you give somebody so much, you're doing their clothes, you cooking for them, washing dishes, doing errands for them, y'all sharing shit, y'all got it. And then when they leave, it's like a fucking divorce because y'all doing everything what married people are doing. So what I do now, you go at your house, I got my house, you stay like one night out the week or whatever, but you're not moving in.
Here.
And don't leave nothing here.
Because it's going in the trash.
You're pissing me off the shit going in the trash can. Like,
Yes, and we're gonna have to cut that couch in half.
Listen, Ernest here because I'm finna throw it on out, Playboy.
Yeah. Don't bring no toothbrush here. Don't bring nothing here.
That's comedy.
Wow.
Listen. Hey, and if you do bring it, you better make sure you take it with you.
Yeah, if you leave a jacket here, it's just gonna go.
I'm finna paint it. I'm finna paint it and sell that shit. Yeah. Listen, cause that's what I do. I'll be done painted that shit and sold it. Don't leave nothing over here.
You know what? Back in the day, I used to like the basketball player guys, and this one dude I used to date had all these J's, right? And I found out he was cheating. So he had about 4 Jordans over my house. You know what I did? I sold that shit on eBay and got a good stack. I was like, you gonna cheat on me? I need my shoes.
Let me take this picture real quick of these shoes and post
Look, I was like, what shoes? I'm like, what shoes you talking about? I'm like, you ain't got no shoes over. He said, I'm gonna take you to court. Well, call them because they ain't gonna be in the house when they get here. I had them at my friend's house. I was like, friend, hold these shoes. So the police come over, they got to check my house and shit. The shoes won't be here. And I sold that shit on eBay. I sold that shit on eBay.
God damn.
If you can know people, Is it enough people in the world for everybody to have just one mate and like never cheat?
I don't know.
It's gonna be a lot of lonely people out there. It's gonna be a lot of lonely people out there.
No, it's not enough.
That's what I'm saying.
So it's like it's already not enough women, and then when you factor in the gay dudes and then the dudes in jail, you know what I'm saying? It's really not enough. So motherfuckers, y'all got to share like a motherfucker. You better be happy with this goddamn sister wife situation that's going on. Be happy.
Listen, it's only so much that I'm gonna take. We're not about to do that. I'm not about to be out here voluntarily sharing. No, but I mean, I'd rather for you to tell me if we gonna share. When you gonna be out here doing your thing, I'd rather for you to tell me so I can go on about my motherfucking business. Cause
you know what? That I just not thought about at the same time. Like when I just said dudes in jail and gay dudes, like that's why so many lesbians. Cause it's like a lot of women that's extra. It's a lot of extra women. Like it makes sense.
That don't make no sense.
It definitely makes sense. It's like a lot of single women out here that want somebody.
That makes no sense.
That's like saying that's why a lot of gay dudes out here. Like that doesn't make sense. It's more women to man ratio anyway.
Right. So it's a lot of extra women out here that don't got nobody.
Thank you.
See what I'm saying? They want some companionship.
No, that don't make sense.
Hey, I'm telling you, it makes perfect sense.
You know, all the aunties and they never got married, but they got that one friend.
Yeah, they got that.
Where you at? I'm at my homegirl house.
Y'all think I'm a sleepover at 50? What the fuck?
Hey.
Danny said Trosh and Ernest look like brothers. But y'all do. Y'all really fucking do. Now that I'm looking at it, I'm like, y'all do look like brothers.
That's comedy, man. Hey, get off my show. It's only one me on my show, nigga.
He said y'all look like brothers, and then I looked up and said, "Oh yeah, y'all do." The fuck?
That's comedy.
You know, I have one more topic before we go, because you know it's about time to get up out of here. But with the T.I. and Tiny situation, you guys, what do you honestly think? Because I'm torn.
Wait, okay.
I never understood why my mom knew it was so hard for R. Kelly, but now I know because I love T.I. and Tiny, and it's so hard for me to believe they doing this.
Well, now it's 14 women. I will say that
it's up to 14 now.
14 women, yes.
And see, I think it's.
Let me see if I go ahead, Leo. Let me see if I saved it, because somebody was saying like one of the encounters that. After the situation happened, let me hope. I pray to God I saved that shit in my phone. Cause it wasn't funny, but it was fucking hilarious.
I think Ernest brought it up on the podcast about the toe in her pussy.
Yes. Yes, it says she claims that she met the couple in the club and accepted a drink of Tiny's Patron. She and a few other women were invited back to their hotel, and T.I. allegedly suggested that she freshen up with the couple. Mm-hmm. Once in the bathroom, Tiny took off all the victim's clothing, the report read. Tiny was also naked, wearing only a shower cap. T.I. came in the bathroom naked. All three got into the shower, and T.I. told the victim she looked better naked. After the shower, the victim said she wasn't feeling well, and before she threw up in the bathroom, the rapper put his toe in her vagina.
And she said it was sore when she woke up. So now she got athlete's feet down there. Because
I'm like, I'm gonna say
that's the same fun.
It was not funny, but it was fucking hilarious to think that this nigga out here putting a toe. Like of all things, nigga, your toe, like your big toe.
But on a serious
it's a digit too. It's like a finger. You know, it's a digit. So I wonder if he gets off on that.
I wonder if he will get lit.
Lasha, you so fucking stupid.
He don't put his big toe in her stuff.
But honestly though, if T.I. and Tiny approached me I mean, Tiny not the finest. I'm not gonna lie, but they wouldn't have to drug me. So that's why I guess that's for me. I'm like, why are they drugging people for sex? Well, they don't have to do that.
I think what it is the fact that they want they want the pleasure of getting them in a certain type of way, not just regular type of sex.
Yeah, involuntary.
Yeah, involuntary. Because she said she woke up, she was super sore, so she don't know what did happen to her when she woke up.
But then my question is this: for the ones who didn't get the drink, the pill in the drink allegedly before they went to hotel, if you're going back to my hotel 4:00 in the morning, what the fuck do you think y'all doing? Playing patty cake?
Boom.
Making cookies.
Boom.
Like we about to have a T-bone steak, cheese, eggs, and Welch's grape conversation for a few.
Yeah.
That's what we doing at 4 in the morning. That's what we doing at 4 in the morning.
Stop going to these motherfucking spots, getting what you expected, and then come out here yelling some shit that you like. Oh, I didn't expect that. Stop lying.
I agree, because a lot of people are doing anything for clout, and to hang out with some famous people, like they don't even to take pictures with famous people. People be going crazy for that type of stuff, and they probably would do anything for clout until they feel violated.
I think the thing what it is, they didn't know it was gonna be that. They didn't know they probably didn't know it was gonna get the drugs on top of the toes and top of everything else. So I think
allegedly
they didn't know they was gonna get a digit in their vagina.
Hey, you put out a fucking toe though. Like,
people with money, they probably have some kinky ass fetishes. Just think about it. Like they got all the money to buy them anything.
I was about to say normal people got some kinky ass fetishes.
Allegedly, I can see T.I. be like, you know what? I don't try everything else. Let me try to put my toe in it to see what's going on down there. See how that feels.
And
but see, I feel like that's the biggest problem though, because I feel like the chicks went to fuck with Tip because they like Tip, and then he brought Tiny ugly ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey,
they brought Smokey Robinson.
I'm violated now because you brought this motherfucking.
Yeah, they get stuff together. They do it together. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, Leo. Leo said Smokey Robinson. Turn off the camera. The show is over.
They came in there for Tiny. They ain't coming there for Smokey Robinson and the Blue Notes or whatever the fuck. They didn't come in there for all of that. They did not come in there for all of that. They came in there for Tip, and then Tiny appeared, and they was like, "So what we about to do?"
Tiny's the one that actually told the girls to come to the room. Apparently, she's the person that sets everything up. But what the girls are saying.
But do y'all think they guilty? Yes or no? You was on the jury. Will you say guilty or not guilty?
I must say not guilty.
What about you, Leo?
I don't know. Wait, Michelle said she said they was probably all cool until they were violated by a toe. Like
exactly.
Listen.
And see, that's the part. I don't even think the toe was the issue, man, because it's a toe from Tip.
Listen, no,
These
I don't care who's toe.
Fuck with Tip.
I don't care whose toe it is. I don't want a toe in my vagina. Okay.
I love Tank, and I love what's this other man name? I must not love him that much. Anyway, I love Tank, and I would do anything for Tank. But if Tank put a goddamn toe somewhere, we got a motherfucking problem. Of all things you could have did to me, you want your motherfucking toe?
I'm like, you gonna put a toe? Like in your foot? Like you picked up your whole leg. That's disrespectful.
Maybe he didn't pick up his leg. Maybe she was laying on the floor and he just.
I don't care how it was done. He
crept his foot up a little bit.
I don't care how it's done, Danny. I'm finna block the fuck out of you. Donnie said so. Basically, he tiptoed her, huh?
Tiptoe. Wait, what's that blues song? Tiptoeing in the bedroom.
Oh shit!
This ain't funny.
Shit.
Oh my god! But Leo, what was your answer?
But it's hilarious.
Guilty or not guilty?
Yeah, I'm gonna say guilty just because of the toe part. Like I don't think nobody gonna volunteer.
I'm gonna say guilty because there's too many. It's a lot in between something. Too many women from too many different states.
Nasha, guilty or not guilty?
She muted.
You muted. Unmute your thing.
Unmute yourself.
phone stuck.
There you go.
I hear you now. Which guilty or not guilty?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay, yeah. With all this toe talk, but no, it sounds like it's like a whole 12 foot. But no, long story short, I done heard of the thumb and the booty, but I ain't never heard of no toe and the cootie. With that being said, it's not guilty. We shouldn't put ourselves in positions where we have to defend ourselves like that, and be validated like that. We just sometimes got to evaluate ourselves because people want clout. Like people be chasing clout. Like I'm pretty sure you was what you think was gonna happen. Because I would have thought they would take me to a concert or the mall or something like that. But we back at your hotel room. And I'm seeing y'all trying to give me drinks and stuff. Like I'm just one of them friends. I'm like, okay, it's we all out of town friends. I'm letting y'all know by the end of the night. I'm like, okay, I'm up to my room, and I'm making it loud. Ain't no, you just don't go nowhere and get fucked. Period. We too grown for that.
So what is that?
Like,
Two not guilty
Well,
and
apparently
three
they were
guilty.
getting drunk.
It's guilty for me because
Too many women.
it's too many women coming out about it. I'm sorry. I can see
Not
1,
guilty.
2, or 3.
But you still gotta hit the understory though, bro. Like that's what I'm saying.
I feel like this. I don't care what the understory is. I don't care what no part of the other parts of the story. Like if there are so many women and like the stories line up, like I don't care if I did go back to the room with you guys. Like if I voluntarily went back to the room, but then once I got there, you drugged me, you took advantage of me. Like that's the part that makes the difference. Like if I voluntarily went back to the room with y'all, that means I was legit open to do whatever y'all was willing to do.
But
then
them having sex is the issue from what the cases are saying. It just sounds like the drugs, getting drugged and not waking up and not knowing what happened to you.
And I think that would be the difference for me. Like if I went back to the room with y'all, I'm volunteering to do whatever y'all wanted to do, but then I wake up and I don't know what happened, y'all not there or whatever the situation is, and then I wake up and remember that this motherfucker put a toe in me. That's the only thing I remember. I'm finna be mad as hell. I'm finna be mad
I'm gonna say
as
this.
hell.
I get what you're saying. So if I went up to the room and I think we gonna have sex, not with these goddamn clamps, not with no butt plugs, not with all this extra shit, like sex. And if I'm up there and you doing shit I didn't tell you to do, I will feel violated. So if that's the case, it's kind of up and down for me. But then they say they were getting drugged while they was in the club. So that's why I said guilty. But if you put your ass up there and you drunk something, like you grown as fuck, you not take no drinks from somebody. Fix it. Period.
Period. Saying that they buy them a drink from the bar or something like that. They get the drink, and next thing you know, they're in the room.
Hold on though, you just said like if we get up there and you doing shit I ain't told you to do, who the fuck telling you what to do during sex? Hey, that's supposed to be some automatic innate
so
shit.
that would be like if you went back to the room with them and then all of a sudden Tiny pegging you'd probably be like, wait, this is not what I asked for. Like I was not a part of this decision, and now I feel some type of way.
Outnumbered by all of them.
Yeah. Not
and
to
I'm
say
sure
that, I mean, I'm sorry.
Motherfucking toe is equivalent to pegging. Like
no, but I'm just saying, like, how else could I explain it for you for you to really kind of
and then the bodyguard allegedly having sex with you too? Like that's too much. Like I ain't signed up for all this. I signed up for
that's
you.
a lot.
I barely wanted Tiny.
But you wanted to hang with the in crowd. In the in crowd, you wanted to hang. You was down. You know what Woo was got to go do. I'm just saying.
I think that's the other thing.
I'm not saying I listen to their music, but I love Escape, and I'm just saying things happen, and this I don't know how.
They're great artists. It's like R. Kelly's a great. I feel like he has great art as well, but it's these people that has these great art that feel like they kind of say,
They're untouchable.
I want the power now, so it's more of a situation like that now. So I think I'm gonna say guilty.
Yeah.
I'm not disagreeing with nothing y'all saying. You know what I'm saying? Hey.
And adults take drugs and drink on their own nowadays. When you know you don't drink or you know you don't smoke weed or you know what I'm saying you don't pop pills or do coke. You just don't do that shit. Like no matter what situation, I know some freaky ass people that don't smoke cigarettes, don't drink, don't do nothing, but that's their thing is sex. So I just feel like you just won't be taking nothing that you don't do.
Well, they don't know because it's already in the drink. It's already in their drink.
But Ernest, I'm sorry, I ain't trying to cuss you, but who in the world would take a drink for somewhere they ain't see fixed?
Yeah.
Hey,
A lot of people do that shit though.
I'm about to say they doing it.
Not me.
But I ain't doing it. If
Hey,
I ain't see it,
we go to bars all the time where the motherfucker fix the drink behind that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit don't be like on the counter in your face. You know what I'm saying? They turn their back and they put whatever the fuck in your shit, and they could do some other shit. But I'm saying like it happen all the time though, bro.
I'm pretty sure the club owners know PR and Tiny.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So they have to work with them. Yeah, they have to be the whole bar working with. I guess they fuck too. I ain't really been in. I'm gonna tell y'all one situation because I always gotta tell one situation where I felt like I was like violated, like and I knew. So I caught myself cutting school once, and this is something that I felt like I was probably in a situation like these girls was in, but I was trying to hang with the young crowd. I went and hung out with this guy that was real popular in school, right? And we went to basically this abandoned house. It wasn't really abandoned, but I remember it not having gas. That's what it was. So the heater wouldn't work in there, but they had lights, but they didn't have gas. That's what it was. So I'm thinking it was like one of his people's house or something like that. And we hung out, I'm a little young Tina Bopper, like 15, 16 years old. I was very young. Y'all, let me tell you. Okay, so basically me and him hung out. Of course, we had sex because I thought I liked him at the time. But why he leave me in this house, y'all? So I'm waiting for him to come back. And I'm like, school's got to be out. That's why I tell young girls, like, don't put yourself in situations where you have to continue to devalue yourself to get out of the situation. So why did his uncle pull up? And he was like, you won't get back to school. You're going to have to give me some too. Well, I don't think, no, he didn't say two because he didn't know me and his nephew fucked, but I'm pretty sure you know his nephew, right? So the uncle wasn't no bad looking uncle. It wasn't an uncle. His uncle was kind of cute because they was the popular guys in the city in that school. And I think the uncle had went to the school like 2 years prior, but had graduated. So he was still in our age group, but it wasn't like the uncle was an old ass man and he was a teenager, but he was like 19 when we was like 16, 15. You know what I'm saying? At the time. So make a long story short, why I ended up having to screw the uncle to get back to school. And I still missed the fucking bus. So I had to screw two people, and that was the only time I felt like I was really, really violated. Yes. And I was feeling like, so when I look at situations like this, I was like, what was I doing wrong? What was I doing wrong? Was I wanting to be too noticed? Did I want somebody to like me so much? Or was I trying to hang with an in crowd that really wasn't supportive of me? They weren't supportive of my dreams and my goals. Like, and when we ask ourselves, when we in situations, we have to ask ourselves, how did we get ourselves in this situation? I was trying to cut school, being a hot ass when I was supposed to be at fucking. So I felt really violated after that. Like, I never talked to that dude again. He see me the next day. He was like, well, can we hang out again? I said, dude, you left me there. And I had to fucking get a ride back to school. And I'm pretty sure, I don't know if his uncle told him or whatever, but basically I ended up fucking the uncle to get a ride back.
Wait. The point where you said,
yes, because I was like, my dad's about to whoop my ass at the time. My mom had put me out.
Wait, I'm not trying to do. You said I need a fucking ride back to school. You had to really fuck to get a ride back to school.
So I was fucking, I left school too far, and I had to fuck to get a ride back to school. They stole my little ass up that day. I was like, I just never cut school in my life. Period. You know what I'm saying? That was sad. It wasn't like a gang rape. I ain't allowing them. Now I could have got back to school and got violated and felt violated. It was like, yeah, they gang raped me. They raped me. I could have really did that, but I thought about what I was doing wrong. I could have really turned that into a really bad situation. Like, they raped me. Well, what were you doing off the school campus? Like, what? How do they rape you up the street? You know what I'm saying? Like, you had your ass in school, your hot ass in school. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. So when I talk and I say my point of views on things, I really look at my situation, relate, and how I could have really avoided that situation when I had to have my hot ass in school, period.
I also think, too, we have to think about the people that take advantage of those situations because he didn't have to. He didn't have to take.
He didn't have to do that.
So
no.
there's a fine line between like what did I do and then how did this person take advantage of that situation that I was in. Because that's how we have to look at it too. Like you could be a decent human being. He could have been a decent ass human and just been like, all right, I'm gonna just take you back to school because you over here stuck. But no, he felt the need to take advantage of that situation. Like, oh no, you over here stuck. So now you gotta fuck so that you can get to where you need to be. So I think.
But in retrospect, though, Leo, Nasha could have said no.
She could have, but at the same time, like it's still like.
But if she said no, what would happen then?
And if I don't, like,
I'm saying,
I would have basically missed my bus. I would have basically. I wouldn't have been.
Hold on, fuck the bus. That's a grown ass man that could have beat your ass and took it anyway.
Yeah,
because he's an uncle. He ain't the dude. Dude was obviously eons older than you. You know what I'm saying? He could have just knocked you the fuck out and took that shit
anyway.
And then you would have woke up like not even know what the fuck happened.
Didn't you still miss the bus?
She did.
This nigga Ernest.
The whole goal was, and now when I think back on it, I said, why did I have him just take me home? But I was so trying to be sneaky and be a thought that I had to like take me back to school. Like, I gotta arrive on this bus. I said he could have just took me home. And I was like, I fucked with the wrong spot. I was like, I supposed to be went home. Not back to school. But it was. I was like, I could not let, because at the time my mom had put me at the house, but she found like a quarter brick of coke in my fucking room, right? So I was staying in my dad's house. Yes, let me tell you, I was bad when I was 15. Y'all was bad. But anyway, just make a long story. My mama took me at the house. Listen, y'all.
I now know why she's a fan favorite. This nigga don't care.
She ain't gonna let the shit rip. Like, hey, let me tell y'all, when I was back,
listen.
Like, she gonna.
My mama, I couldn't go get dropped off my mama's house because she wasn't having I wasn't staying with her no more. She had made me move down to my dad's house because of me and the issue we was having, right? So I'm down my dad's house and I'm still trying to cut school. I'm already in trouble. That's why I said I put myself in a situation. I was already in trouble with my mom and I still try to cut school.
I'm worried about the drugs.
How did you get home?
He brought her home.
Basically, I ended up. How did I get home?
How back to school?
I didn't have to catch the bus home. From school, I still had to catch the bus home. I ended up getting some money from, I think, an aide or a dean or something. Oh, Miss McFarland, I want to shout you out.
Please don't tell me you had to fuck him to get the money. If you tell me you had to fuck him to get the money, I'm done with this whole shit.
No, she was my dean. She was a lesbian, but no, I didn't have to fuck her.
Oh my God, you didn't have to give her no pussy to get the money.
Why they was real popular family, so every girl wanted to be hanging with them and shit like that. So when I think about them situations with Tiny and T.I., I remember them being like pop. They was the guys that kept Jordans, but now we know every guy that had Jordans in school is because he was given a disability check. It wasn't because his mama could afford. You know what I'm saying? If he was mama that was working and shit, wasn't getting no Jordans every fucking. But he was getting a disability check, so now we know that's why the fuck. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got Jordans every fucking month.
I'm done.
But you know, that was the popular guys in school and shit. So, okay, y'all, it's over our time, you know.
Fuck
but I have to share those things. That's why I'm so stoked now. I'm just being on Friday night. I don't care.
We thank you for being so transparent.
What time did you get home?
She got there late.
It was after the time I was supposed to, so I still got in trouble. I was like, oh my God, what the fuck?
Wait, you got fucked 3 times and still got a whooping? 2. I don't care what she say. That ding got some pussy. You had to give up something to get that bus money.
She said it was a lady.
No, it was a ding. Yes, it was a ding. I ended up getting, because you know they sitting outside when the buses are pulling off. All the principal and assistant principal are outside assisting students. So I ended up saying, "Dang, I missed my bus." And she was like, "Where were you at?" I think I told her I was in the study house. So I was lying that I was still in school all day. So she ended up giving me money to get on the bus, the next 4 that was coming. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Iroquois High School. But yeah, she gave me money to get home. It wasn't the third person, but that was 2 people, too many in one day. And when I think about the situation, I'm not afraid to talk about the situation because, like I said, I was 15, 16 years old. But I had myself where in a situation where I shouldn't have never been in. Being that I was already in trouble with my mom because I got kicked out of my mom's house, staying with my dad. While I'm still trying to cut school,
And your
be with people that don't give a fuck about me.
Oh shit.
My dad would have found that out. He would have really whooped my ass.
Hey, Nasha, you one of the rawest motherfuckers I ever met in my life, G, and I commend all that shit, though. Like, for real. Like, you brave as hell for even saying that shit on our podcast. Like, that's crazy. Like,
I'm just saying how our girls get us
very transparent like that.
They say that
we get in situations that
Michelle said
we can't blame nobody but
I
ourselves.
definitely appreciate you.
Oh, look at there, Nasha. They say they love you.
That's why she the star of y'all show. And all that shit.
Danny said her whole day was fucked up.
Fucked up. Fuck the fuck up. I was like, damn. My mama didn't trust me. She thought I was running with the fucking. Yeah, my mama didn't trust me. She thought I was with the motherfucking the mob. I don't know who she thought I was with. She just thinks like I don't know you.
Let them close us out.
Y'all be in here.
That nigga Rodney, like, we got to go. Nigga, what the fuck?
Y'all like really gave us a whole.
This is therapy for me.
On the show. We done had the spaz. We done had the lavish spaz out. That we ever seen, and I really do appreciate y'all. I love y'all for being here. We thank y'all for y'all time, y'all energy, all of that dope shit. We appreciate y'all for being here. We definitely gonna have y'all back.
Let us know when y'all need us. Period. We got y'all.
And then we gonna head on out of here, y'all.
Cool.
Bye.
Tell people how to get at you.
How we get at y'all? Tell the people how you can link up with y'all.
Well, if you can follow us on all social media platforms at Convo with Friends with a Z and not an S. So if you Google Convo with Friends with a Z, you will see us on everything. Or go to our website at www.convowithfriendswithaz podcast.com. Then you will see all our social media and all that great stuff. But subscribe to our goddamn YouTube channel. I don't get damn by Facebook followers. I don't get damn by Instagram followers. I do care about our downloads on the podcast. But subscribe to YouTube, okay? Ernest, tell them how to get to
True
YouTube.
shit.
Yes, please subscribe to the YouTube channel ASAP. Michelle, Danny, who else is up in here? Michelle, Danny, all y'all, Marcel, everybody that's in here. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like. And look at, we got a new one at 12 o'clock, you said?
Yeah, 12 o'clock tonight.
12 o'clock
we interviewed a girl from the Thick House.
Yeah.
From Shade Room.
Okay.
Yeah.
The Shade Room.
Yeah, she'll be on here.
Yeah. So, yeah, definitely, guys.
And also, friends, we are your friends. And because we're so experienced with life, as you can see, if you want a safe haven or if you have any advice, or you want to give advice, or you want to kudos someone or congratulate someone, you can also email me. I read the weekly letter in my hot, steamy, sexy voice. But yeah, definitely, it's just the music. But yes, you can email us at Convo with Friends with an S podcast at gmail.com. That's Convo with Friends with an S podcast at gmail.com.
Hold on. Y'all confusing the shit out of everybody. So we put with S. You say with Z, then she say with S. Hold on, man.
No, that's the email. It's just the email. Email is Convo with Friends with an S podcast at gmail.com. Everything else is with a Z. I know it bothers me too, but we can't change it at the Gmail account. If somebody know how to do that, please let me know. Then we will change to a Z. But until now, it's an S.
We dig it. So we want to thank y'all for tuning in on Facebook, YouTube, and all those other places. Make sure y'all subscribe to the Fat Girl Chronicles podcast on YouTube, and make sure you download the JQLM radio app to tune in if you cannot watch us live. You know, we want to thank y'all for being here, and y'all know what I say when we end the show. Whatever you do for the rest of the evening and the rest of the week, don't do it with your half ass. Do it with your whole ass. All right?
Indeed.
We are out.
2 fingers.
Guys.
Bye,
Wait,
guys.
2 fingers. It's just the new 2 fingers.
I mean, as long as it ain't no toe.
All right, y'all.
It's been a long and winding road, not to this point, but here I am. And I won't stop until my soul can't take no more, until I drop in, that's my plan. But until then, I'm grinding, I'm working, I'm grinding, I'm grinding, I'm working, I'm grinding. I'm shooting for the stars and my aim game is nice, so what I'm saying, it's enjoy the ride. This ain't no overstatement, oh we so overloaded. We on some legendary, oh yeah, we over nose it. We on that brink of greatness, so close I fucking taste it.